Alec, welcome back to the fourth annual season of Tarqaron All Stars.
Here it is, baby. This we got it. It's Tarqaron All Stars.
It's happening.
It's happening right now, live. Well, it's not live for you, but it's happening live for me, and that's all that matters. um, yeah, this has been a fun little thing. We do a survivor simulation on, I can't remember you already said some sort of website.
BrantSteel.com.
There you go. And yeah, it's a little thing that we've started doing every year, where we sort of take characters and things that we review, and we put them in a season of Survivor that we've gone through. We're on what's the one that we're using this time around?
Exile Island, Survivor Panama is the
Yeah.
template for it. So you'll see before you 4 different tribes, aptly named: older men, older women, and younger women. If you watch that season, you'll notice that they all did have their own names, including Bayonetta, but Jeff would just refer to them as older men or younger women or whatever, because it was only lasting for one tribal council.
Yeah.
But so I thought it would be funny to name them after that, and then when we go to 2 tribes, I don't know who we'll end up with, what will be the names here, but
if older men and older women.
I hope younger women are like all men somehow,
Yeah, older men and younger men. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to find out.
And so, so you can go back. There's 3 more we did before. Each year we do one. So it's basically right around our anniversary date. This is right around our 4-year anniversary mark. And so you can go back and watch those. Also playlists of all the videos where these characters originate from. But we're gonna run through them and meet the cast before we start.
Meet the cast. Here we go.
So right at the top, on older men, we have Big Jack Horner, coming to us from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Definitely worth watching. People don't talk about Big Jack Horner much from that movie. Usually it's like they'll talk about the death as the cool villain in that one.
Yeah. It's interesting that if nobody talked about it, because I love Big Jack Horner because he was just awful and he loved it. Mm-hmm. He was just pure evil and he loved it, and you don't see villains like that so much anymore, and that's kind of why I loved him.
You don't see villains like that so much anymore, and you don't really see anyone quite like him on Survivor. I mean, he's just
absolutely not. He's just huge.
Evil, and he's huge.
Just unapologetically evil and huge.
Was willing to kill a puppy. He's killed several people. Like, I don't know what he'll be like out there on the island, but definitely one to watch out for. You can't miss him.
I don't know what producer he paid off to get allowed in, but
some chilling confessionals for sure. I don't know. I have a feeling I'll have a hard time bonding with people, but we'll see.
Who's to say?
Like, you can't. I feel like you won't be able to understand human emotions enough to navigate this game.
Maybe not.
Next up on the older men, we have Buddy the Elf from the classic. You have to know him. It's Elf.
Yeah.
He's the polar opposite, right next to Big Jack Horner.
We have an innocent soul right next to this monster.
Surely they won't clash at all.
No. Maybe they'll get along. I don't know.
Yep, he might be almost too naive for this game, It's like both ends of the spectrum. It's like too pure. And then we have Hagrid from the Harry Potter series.
We got some large contenders here.
Large man for sure. And Buddy the Elf's large as far as elves go, at least. And
it's true. It's true.
Hagrid, how do you think Hagrid will fare in the season?
Well, he might not be so good at the thinky bits, but he'll be real good at physical challenges.
They should be able to beast out on this. I mean, they only get to stay together for 1 vote, but I mean...
Yeah, but I mean, Big Jack Horner and Hagrid alone could probably beat all the other tribes.
We would think so. By that logic, and Brant Steele, they will lose the first challenge. You know that.
Yeah, it's true.
And we also no slouch himself. It's P.T. Barnum. And he's got a tribe of freaks here to wrangle.
He sure does. They are freaks. He's got his freaks.
You think
And he's
it'll
gonna be
fit
real
right at
happy.
home here? You know, really get the
Yeah.
maybe we'll get the tribe morale going. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. What is he says? The world finds interesting, fascinating the macabre and
Mm.
the unusual. So
Yeah. So
go show 'em what you're
he'll
made
be
of.
he'll sing a million dreams and
No. Yeah.
he'll sing that and he'll inspire everyone. um.
I mean, I have great hopes for P.T. Barnum. I mean, he built his business from the ground up. I mean, I feel like those skills could probably translate to Survivor. You know.
Yeah. He's kind of a huckster too. So there you go. So it's
Next up on the younger men tribe, we have Alec himself
it's me.
coming back. Spoilers from the previous seasons. You had two back-to-back final two finishes with one vote away from winning, and then you had a pre-merge
insane.
finish last season.
Yeah. Yeah, I got out pretty early last time. It was. If memory serves, because I've gone back and watched it a couple of times. Like basically, no one liked me on that tribe. It just all of a sudden, I was just on the outs, kind of pretty quickly, and they just.
Sometimes that's how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, Ryan Shoulders. Ryan Shoulders for Hodis Ryan is very similar path. But
Yeah.
I mean, you had two back-to-back final tribal council finishes. Nothing to slouch at.
Not at all. It's pretty wild.
So we'll see how he fares now. And next up, we have the wild card pick of the season is Chugs Bunny himself. Now you're not gonna really understand this one unless you watch a very specific video. It's very understandable. So he looks suspiciously like the Nesquik bunny here in this picture. But he's not the Nesquik bunny. Chugs Bunny is from a card. Let's see if I have it here. From a thing we do called Mind Crushers, where it's like random little prompts of little nonsense discussions from the makers of Cards Against Humanity. This card right here is called Chugs Bunny. And I can read it right here. This is all all the knowledge we have on this character right here on this card. It says, "Hey, it's me, Chugs Bunny, the cartoon bunny who chugs milk. I'm always chugging milk in every scene. Bugs Bunny's got his carrot. I've got my milk. I also love anal sex. Chugging milk and anal sex. That's where it's at." And the question was, "You want to be my friend?" That's the question we'll have to ask ourselves in this season here.
I feel like that's gonna be that's just his intro right there. That's like his intro scene. You know, when they're all getting off the boat. You know, and it's just gonna say that. That's his first confessional, really.
Simple bunny. He loves two things, and we'll see how far that can take him here. Maybe we'll get.
I mean, he could win. You know, representing milk chuggers and anal enjoyers of all kinds.
I mean, maybe we'll see a different side of him. You know, get to flesh it out a little bit more. I know.
Yeah, maybe.
This little tribe here. Here, let's finish it out. We got Pinocchio from the 2022 live-action remake.
The classic. The classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loved it. We all love it.
You know, famously wants to be a real boy, and you know everything that comes with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, how do you think Pinocchio will do?
Well, he was raised by a narcoleptic Tom Hanks, so I feel like he probably will. He's gonna be out there. I don't know.
He's got limited social
yeah
here.
Yeah. So he could be taken along for a ride. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe under like the wing of like a Hagrid, you know, like
yeah, maybe someone could take him under. Jury's still out on if Jiminy Cricket is tucked into his hat or not. So
that's right.
give it.
Wait. If they meet up, him and P.T. Barnum, like, you know, P.T. Barnum is he's gonna want to put him to work.
Oh yeah, P.T. Barnum's just gonna collect this cadre. I mean, heck, he could use Chugs Bunny for all.
There's so many weirdos out here that he could.
There are. It's just that me and you are like on the outs in that regard,
yes,
really.
Yeah. So then the last person, the younger man, is myself. All right. So it's me, you, Chugs Bunny, and Pinocchio. What a fun time we'll have. Imagine us setting up camp, like.
I love anal sex.
Like, come on, just can you grab some firewood or like?
I just need some milk. You know, you know what I'm saying? Milk.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. We get it, Chugs. All
Poor
right, so
Pinocchio, though, his innocent ears will have to hear this
I mean,
vile.
yes, yes, no, absolutely. Just noticing now what a horrible, like, from production standpoint, very imbalanced tribes. We should get decimated in this challenge against them.
Big Jack Horner. He's just gonna
Yeah,
he's just gonna
absolutely.
easily kick. He's just trying to run along, and he's gonna kick me.
Hopefully, there's no
He's
one-on-one challenges, like physical challenges here.
yeah,
Man
yeah,
against man.
yeah.
It seems like a little unfair here, but
Might be. Well,
we'll see how it goes. Now
yeah.
for
Well,
let's bring in the women, older women. We have Agatha Cromwell from Halloween
mm,
Town. She's hundreds of years old, I believe.
I can't remember.
The oldest contestant this season for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
She's
She's gonna let yourself have it.
You gotta
That's
let
what she's
yourself.
gonna do.
You want something? You let yourself have it. So
She's gonna do that.
this year we reviewed or it was last year we reviewed all the Halloween Town movies.
It was a wonderful time. Had a great time. Looking forward to whatever crazy stuff we're doing later on this year. We were doing we're finishing up a movie series now currently. Yeah. We might do another one, who knows, but nothing's gonna quite top that for a horror month, you know? It was pretty fun, and pretty whimsical.
Back-to-back magical movie series. Honestly, we got a lot of magic in the mix here.
Yeah, there's some magic.
She's very good with magic. She's a witch, and she's I believe she had some experience like ruling. She was like royalty that we found out in Return to Halloween Town, and that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is like hundreds of years old. That's right.
She's hundreds of years old from medieval ages.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We saw her. Yeah, we literally saw her young in the medieval times up till like high school science teacher. It really spans centuries.
The high school science teacher was one of the dark times. It
was also the dark ages.
Dark ages of the film series, really.
So Aggie, she'll be fun to watch though, for sure.
That's right. Yeah. Just try to make her mark.
And you think these magical people would be big to have for around camp too? They could really carry a lot of weight. Next up, we have Kelly from an episode of Black Mirror called San Junipero. And from this picture, you wouldn't think she's an older woman necessarily, though. I mean, it's kind of ambiguous anyway. But she's actually a lot older than she appears because
true. That's true.
She's a senior citizen who resides in San Junipero, which is a community where you take your consciousness and put it into like young version of your body and live out your life there. So she's here. So I feel like she should do well. I mean, she seemed to be very sociable, especially for someone her age. She was very sociable at these clubs, San Junipero and whatnot.
She's very sure of herself.
Charming.
So,
yeah. Next up, we have Motoko Kusanagi, also a major Motoko, if you're being formal, from Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, she's very detached, though. she's one that, I don't know, she might be a little introspective. Considering most of that movie is all about introspection and philosophy and very heady themes. And so we'll see if she's willing to come out of her shell. Ghost in the Shell. If she's gonna come out of her shell,
writes itself.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
It she gets the final travel. There's your story.
Yeah.
To come out of the shell.
The ghost coming out of the shell. There you go.
We'll see if she's able to connect with people. That's going to be a struggle, especially early on, I'm sure. And this first vote, when you're in a 4-person tribe, who knows what can happen? Everybody's very vulnerable here.
Yeah. But she's pretty strong, though. That's the thing. She could be a strong contender. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. So rounding out the older women, we have Princess Peach, from Mushroom Kingdom, and from the Super Mario Bros. Movie that recently came out.
You see, we have a skewed range here in terms of women because Princess Peach is probably in her mid 20s. We would
Yeah,
guess based on general like Mario lore, I guess you could say, and just the way that she's portrayed in the movie.
it's hard to say for
Because
sure.
I think remember Mario lore that like Mario is only like 25 or something like that according to Miyamoto.
I don't remember that.
He's like 20. You don't remember that? Yeah, he said that at some point, and it's like that's kind of a random. Here's a random factoid, like that kind of like. Sounds like something Chugs Bunny would say. It's a
Right.
random factoid.
But I mean, she's got experience ruling. People seem to respect her a lot as a ruler, and she's got a lot of strength herself. You know, she's very independent in the Mario movie. So
Yeah, I have a feeling that she's gonna want to downplay the princess part. You know, she wanted to just be Peach. You know,
yeah, I'm just Peach out here.
so
On this
it's like
island,
Gary
I'm just
Gary
Peach.
Gary Hogaboom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we should have to. Yeah. She's a different Peach. You're saying she's not. She's not that Peach.
And she's not Peach. I'm Peach Toadstool. I'm you use the Nintendo of America name for her, Princess Toadstool.
Mhm.
So I'm Peach Toadstool. Um, yeah.
No relation to Princess Peach, who has toads under her. Yeah.
Under her.
All right. So now, lastly, we have the younger women, which is comprised of Hermione Granger, the brains of the operation, the Harry Potter series, of the Golden
Makes sense.
Trio. You know, gotta love her.
You do. She's good, and I'm sure is going to be inspiration for many young girls named Hermione.
Mm-hmm.
From millennials, children. I don't know anyone in particular who has, but like, I gotta tell you, that's gonna be a content. I mean, obviously, it takes two people to name a kid, but if I have children and it's a girl, that's gonna be a name I will go to bat for. So,
And you would think she would do well, though she's got to really hide. She could be a threat. An intelligent woman is very threatening to a lot of people. You know, they might want to not give her a chance to work her magic. You might say.
yeah, we don't want to do that. There's a lot of magic going on here, but have to see where the wand goes. You know.
She's one to watch for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Next up, we have Alanka from the Midnight Club.
That's right. That's right.
Now she had, what was her disease that she had? Do you
Shoot.
remember?
I don't remember. It was cancer of some sort.
Might
believe.
yeah. She has
Wow.
some sort
We
of
only watched it,
terminal
like-
illness. All right.
Yeah, we watched it like 6 months ago, so give us some break, I guess.
But the
It was
Midnight
a very
Club,
good show, though.
yeah, definitely worth watching. I mean, you know that she can find her way in, even from the outs. In the beginning, you can find her way into a social group. We saw that on display in the Midnight Club quickly, and she quickly became like a friend to all. But you know, that's only younger people, so there's a lot. I don't know how she would mesh with some of these older fellows and older ladies.
Well, remember she did seem to get along famously with what's her name there?
What's her face for across
What's
the
her
pond?
what's her name from?
I forget names. You know.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
You know, there's a lot of reference material here. So
Yeah.
next up we have Kim Ki Young from Parasite, 2019 Best Picture film, and she's if you don't remember, she's the daughter who got the job as the artist teacher in the family. Like it was a whole con operation is basically the basis of that movie. You know, it's getting people taken out of their jobs and taking their place basically. So I mean, she's already very underhanded in that way, and I'm sure she'll bring that strategy to the game.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Yeah,
that's someone who can put on a face, you know, which will be good. You know, make alliances
she
out of
can. She kind of BS'd her way into the job and like almost like an expert.
that.
Like anyone would have bought or whatever she was saying. If you didn't know, like it was great. That whole movie's wonderful. It won Best Picture. It deserved it for sure. We
Yeah,
reviewed it. Highly recommend watching it if you haven't. So
absolutely. And then last member of our cast here is Suzu, otherwise known as Belle from the movie Belle, which
uh,
is basically like an animated like variation on the Beauty and the Beast kind of story with like mixed in like a was it like a virtual, what would you call it, a virtual reality type technology, virtual world.
yeah, yeah. Virtual world. There's definitely like like sort of like a VR virtual reality kind of thing going on. It's you. That's the name of
You, yeah.
the the social network slash VR world. It's an interesting movie. I feel like the more I think about it, I feel like the less positive things I have to say about it.
Really?
But I highly recommend watching it alone for its the visual spectacle alone is really good. The CG is actually very impressive. Anime, it is a Japanese animation. A lot of times anime gets a bad rap for having CG. You talk to anybody in the sort of like anime fandom, they'll tell you that CG bad, like pretty much across the board, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
This movie looks great, pretty much in every scene, the 2D and the CG, and for visual spectacle and the music especially alone, I would definitely recommend watching this movie. It is like a sort of a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and our Belle here is Suzu.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So she's Suzu in the real world, a very timid,
mhm.
uh, not confident girl, and then
Mousy, I think, kind of is a pretty good descriptor.
yeah, and her character is Belle, very popular, like basically turns into a superstar overnight, singer,
Mm.
icon, you know.
Yeah.
So, and in that way, she grows through that movie. So it'll be interesting. What side do we see of her in here? Do we see
Yeah.
more Suzu,
She.
more Belle?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how she gels.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that is our cast. You know, go back and enjoy their previous ventures, but now we're in the game of Survivor. All right. You know, you're really boiled down to everybody's an equal here to a certain extent. Yeah, everyone's got
That's
a vote,
true.
so be interesting to see how it shapes up. Who would you give,
All right.
other than yourself? Who do you think would fare the best of this cast? Just
You know, Buddy the Elf kind of. I think he's the underdog of the season, but I feel like you watch the course of the movie Elf, and Buddy rolls extremely highly somehow on, if using a D&D sort of terminology, but he rolls really well on, like, I don't know if he's got like luck die or if he has like he's somehow able to get his way out of sticky situations like really well. Like he goes to prison, but then he finds a way out, and then he goes down to the mailroom, but then he starts a party down in the mailroom, and we don't really see the resolution of that. But it's apparently positive. He makes everyone around him like beer, and he brings Christmas cheer to New York City, and it's kind of wonderful. So here's the thing, you might be a little weirdo, and PT Barnum might try to take advantage of that, but I'm rooting for him. Watch, he's gonna get voted out first.
I know, but he's in his by itself is also a target though. Being that likable, and he's not going to be hiding it whatsoever. So
it's true.
there's
Yeah,
no subtlety with Buddy.
he can't. No filter whatsoever. Yeah,
he can work his way into everything for sure though. But it's just whether they'll keep him around to the end, or if he can get his way to the end will be the question.
Well, and here's the thing: sugar. You might not have enough sugar for him too. It's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My pick would be Aggie Cromwell. I think this is
okay. I know we all know you're an Agatha Cromwell stan.
This could be her season though.
It could be it. She needs a little bit of redemption. Let's be honest. The fourth. She didn't really show up for very long and returned to Halloween Town, so she needs some redemption.
All right, so what do you say we get into the season? All right, let's get it underway.
Let's get into it.
Let's see. All right, so we start off with a reward challenge. All right, it's called Skull Crush. One person from each tribe will race to the other side of the island where they will find a pile of skulls. They will break one skull open at a time, looking for an amulet inside. The first 3 tribes back with the amulet win flint, and the losing tribe nominates one member to stay on Exile Island. All right, so we'll have 3 people, right? Or 3 tribes win, and then the last tribe will lose. All right, so
that's right, and they have to go to tribal council, I guess.
No. Reward.
Oh,
reward.
yeah, you said there's a reward. Yeah, so just reward.
So younger men win reward. All right, we won Flint.
All right, hey,
of course. That? I mean, maybe we could win in a speed thing, if nothing else. Older men win reward. Younger women win reward. So that means for finishing last, the older women must nominate one of their members to stay on Exile Island, and they will be sending Major Motoko to Exile Island.
she's okay out there. She can spend some time out there. You know, she can sulk and everything.
Absolutely. And then
we don't even know what's going on with her. She won't say anything to us. She's just all about the mission.
All it says is Motoko is on Exile Island. All right. And that's about as much time as we spend in the regular episode, too.
Yeah, how about that?
All right, so the immunity challenge. All right, it's time.
Wow, we're just throwing right in. Oh, dang. All right.
Yeah, I guess so. All 4 tribe members from each team start on a dock and race over a barrier and swim out to the raft, which is attached to a clip underwater, and have to unclip it. Once the raft is unclipped, they would race back to shore to solve a brain teaser. Their goal of the brain teaser is to release a metal ring from a rope. Buried under the sand is a diagram that will help. Once the metal ring is released, tribes would use it to retrieve a grappling hook, and once it is pulled, it will drop their tribe flag. The first 3 tribes to raise their flag win immunity. So, all right, first up, younger men win immunity again.
Hey, baby, all right. We're rolling in it.
Older men win immunity.
That's unsurprising. And surprising.
Guess what? Younger women win immunity. Or just in that order again. So the older
how about
women.
That? Oh no, older women. Aggie's she's not holding her. She's not doing it. She's not pulling her weight.
Let's see what's going on to the tribes now. There's nothing happening with the older men. You know, really drama-free tribe, you could tell. All right, so for the younger men, Alec is impressing the rest of the team. Right.
Wow, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, here we go.
Look how much work he's doing around camp. It's a lot compared to Chugg's Bunny and Pinocchio. It's very impressive.
It's impressive. I mean, I guess, you know, when you put it like that, it probably doesn't take much to impress those two.
Yeah, though technically,
and you're probably just like, wow, Alex.
Technically, Pinocchio, we saw him like freaking move a whole like boat, right, with his freaking feet, like. So he can probably do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And then the older women, the Motoko is injured but gets treated and can stay in the game.
What the heck happened? She's like a cybernetic body. What's going on?
I actually meant to check that in the beginning. That was the last thing I forgot. If you wanted to include the option of people can be medically evacuated or quit, but so I think that's probably considering that comment in there. So we might have some people quitting or getting evacuated.
All right, well.
All right, over in the younger women tribe, we have Alanka and Ki Young find something in common.
Oh, okay. And then, what could that possibly be?
And then they promptly have a minor disagreement. Interesting.
Okay.
Is it already?
Like, wow, I really get along with that. And then it's like, oh.
It's probably the something in common is something that Ki Young completely made up, like just to pretend that she, and then she.
That's right.
Alanka probably saw through it a little bit and was like, now that's the disagreement.
Yeah, there you go. Boom.
Not a good.
I know she's a liar now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to tribal council. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Time to vote. Remember, it's older women, so there's only 4 people voting here. It's
Yeah.
gonna be tough.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
rough.
Older women, I'll read the votes. Aggie. That's 1 vote Aggie. Aggie. That's 2 votes Aggie.
Oh no.
2 votes left. Peach. That's 2 votes Aggie, 1 vote Peach. Peach, we have a tie. It's 2 votes Aggie, 2 votes Peach.
Really?
All right. There's a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote unless
Okay.
no one received votes on the original vote. No. The first vote, Peach. The first person voted out of Tarqaron All Stars 4, Princess Peach.
What?
I mean, we saw absolutely none of the dynamics of that tribe. You know, it was too
No,
quick.
that's what a wild. They must have found out. There's a cut when she was a princess. That's got to be it. It's
Okay,
the only explanation.
All right, well, there was a tie. Let me see. I mean, it's got to be just Kelly and Motoko voted oppositely. Aggie voted for Peach. Kelly voted for Aggie. Okay, so Kelly originally voted for Aggie and Motoko voted for Peach, and then Kelly switched to Peach on the revote. Interesting.
Interesting. Huh.
Wow. I would have thought that Kelly and Agatha
Oh.
would get along more because they're more in the same age bracket.
It's,
But,
it's true.
But it worked out. They could
true.
have a chance to rekindle it. But Peach cut short. What do you think it was that set Peach apart?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did she
It could
tell
have been
they
any
don't-
number
they
of
tell
things,
she
I
doesn't
guess.
need the money?
Yeah, maybe she let slip she was a princess.
Yeah, she wasn't so secretive about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. People take any excuse with 4 people there. You know, Tina got voted out when she was out by the beach thinking about her son who just passed away. So, I mean, you take anything you can get out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's
sorry,
true.
Peach.
It's true.
So sorry.
Well, at least you can go back and you at least you tried. Maybe she got caught up in this game. Maybe she wasn't even intending to. She just
Yeah, her heart wasn't
she now
really
gets to
in
go
it,
back to try to find her. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Peach her heart might have just not been in it. You know, she was just there for some screen time, and that's it.
You're thinking about just thinking about her. She's just thinking too much about her kingdom back home.
Mm.
How much she had to get back to it to save it from Bowser.
But we'll
something.
see.
I
We'll
don't
see
know.
if Kelly and Aggie can get back on the same page here. I mean, she voted for the revote.
I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, weird.
All right, let's move on. All right, now here's the twist that we all knew was coming. All right. All the castaways are going to stand on different colored discs. All right. And there's going to be a captain randomly selected from each group. All right. Older men and younger women are no more. So I guess the 2 tribes are going to be younger men and older women. And then
Hey, there you go. That's the spirit right there.
So the older men and younger men stand together on their discs, and then the older women and younger women stand together, and 1 captain is randomly selected for each group. And the 2 captains are going to be Belle and Alec. All right.
Okay then. Cool. Putting a target on my back already.
So Belle will begin a schoolyard pick for the new younger men, and Alec will be in a schoolyard pick for will be the new older women.
Yeah,
As we do.
Yeah, boy.
All right, so if it goes the same way, then you'll pick one, and then that next person will pick the next person. Have you? So Belle gets the pick of the men first, and she picks Pinocchio. This is the first pick.
He must have been critical on our challenge.
I mean,
wins.
the younger men were finishing first in both the reward and immunity, so
yeah,
they must have been doing the heavy lifting. And then Alec picks Agatha Cromwell for the new older women.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate I like the blue hairs. I can appreciate that.
And then Pinocchio gets the next pick, and he chooses Ki Young for the new younger men. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Aggie chose Buddy the Elf.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
And then Ki Young chose me.
Okay, so we're split now.
True. Yeah, I'm on the new
Yeah.
younger men tribe. You're on the new older women tribe, of course. Buddy
This
the
might be maybe it's a strategy we had. You were like, I'll let you get over there
I don't know
in that
how
other tribe.
you don't have any control over it because we can only pick the opposite sex. Remember?
I mean, I didn't choose you right away though. That's the thing. That's why I would say that.
No, but
So,
we can only pick women. I'm pretty sure. Like men can only choose women, and women. Can
oh,
only choose
that's
men.
right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So unfortunate, but maybe we'll meet up. Hopefully, we'll
Yeah.
meet in the merge. Buddy the Elf chooses Motoko. All right. Zach chooses Kelly. Motoko chooses Hagrid. Kelly chooses Jack. Hagrid chooses Alanka. Jack chooses Hermione. And Alanka chooses
Okay.
Chugs Bunny as the last pick, which leaves P.T. Barnum to be sent to Exile Island. And he will join the losing tribe after Tribal Council.
Hi, PT.
PT phone home.
PT phone home. You think PT is gonna find the immunity idol out there though?
Immediately?
Immediately, he might. You never know.
Maybe. Here's our tribes. It's a lot of picking. So
There's a lot of picks.
for
Yeah.
my tribe, my tribe is comprised of me, Big Jack Horner, Hermione, Kelly, Ki Young, Pinocchio, and Belle. And oh my God,
It's quite a cadre.
your
Yeah.
tribe is comprised of Agatha Cromwell, Buddy the Elf, Chugs Bunny, Hagrid, Alanka, and Motoko. What a group.
Okay. Hey, we split the big boys though, and we split Hagrid and Big Jack Horner.
Yeah, so like my tribe's pretty sane aside from Big Jack Horner is like the one that really sticks out of that tribe, We're all
Yeah.
fairly level-headed otherwise. And
But
then you just
I have all the
big
crazies.
characters. Yeah.
I have all of the crazies.
So interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it shapes up. I mean, you would think Big Jack Horner would be a big target for us unless he carries us in the challenges. All right, so we have our two new tribes, younger men and older women. All right. And the younger men seem like a lot more of the sane personalities mixed with Big Jack Horner.
Yeah.
And then the older women, it's you and a bunch of crazy people, and then Alanka they're two of the same people.
It's just like the two rocks of the tribe. Yeah, everyone else is just a wacky, weird, insano person.
Yeah.
I wonder what everyone was thinking when they picked. I'm just like, like Aggie Cromwell. She seems like a nice, sweet old lady. She seems real loyal. I like those magic stylings. Then all of a sudden, it's just like, and then we're getting stuck with Chugs Bunny at the end. We get Buddy the Elf.
Is this
all these?
Is this Survivor Panama where my tribe is like Lumina and you guys are the KSIA?
KSI, basically.
Mine's
That's what
gonna
it
be
seems
boring.
like.
Like every time you go to tribal council, it's like, here we go. We can vote out Big Jack Horner first and then just be boring.
Keep the tribe strong.
We'll see. Maybe Big Jack Horner will be the Terry Dietz of the season. Go on a run.
He's gonna go to Exile Island and win something.
All right.
Oh.
Now let's see what's going on. Nothing going on with the younger men tribe. And
Okay.
nothing going on with the older women tribe.
Freaking epic. I guess we're all just
No
hunky
alliances.
dory. No alliances. Everyone's there isn't a single alliance so far. Everyone's just all hunky dory, I guess. Okay.
It's time for the reward challenge, where tribes. It's called a reptile dysfunction. Is that really what this challenge is called?
Someone. Okay, if that's hold on. It sounds to me like somebody running this site is making Mario Party mini games.
Yeah.
Names like I tried to do. So that's good. Good on them. I like that.
This is the one where you race through an obstacle course and collect 6 wooden snakes along the way, and one member has to carry all 6 snakes through the course. First team across the finish line with all 6 snakes wins the reward. And older women wins reward. That's your tribe with the crazies: Hagrid, Aggie, Chugs, Alanka, Matoko, and Buddy the Elf. So you've won fishing gear and a raft with paddles.
All right, sweet. We can go fishing now, baby.
Absolutely. So PT's on Exile Island. In case you forgot, he's still there.
Yeah.
All right.
He's still hanging out.
I don't think he's found the hidden immunity idol.
No, he's just chilling. Just straight chilling.
Now it's time for immunity. All right.
Okay. No more immunities after that either.
This is anchor management. Anchor management.
Yep. This is someone on this site is doing Mario Party minigame.
I feel like these are actually
the
official challenge names from
a
the wiki.
reptile dysfunction. Really? Maybe they'd call it that.
5 tribe members from each tribe race out to their boats. 3 tribe members have to bail out the water coming in from the 6 holes in the ship, while the other 2 jump into the water, moving the boat forward by moving the heavy anchor forward.
It's a good challenge. I like this one.
Yada yada. You're all carrying a zombie head. The first to get the zombie head on the body wins immunity. All right, and younger men win immunity.
No. The Insano people.
You have to immediately go to tribal council. It was like take out one of these big characters right out the gate.
Yeah,
right.
These wacky wackos.
Let's see what's going on. Over the younger men tribe, we see that Hermione and Ki Young bond slightly.
Okay.
Okay. So what she is like, oh, I know all about magic. Yeah, I love magic.
I love magic.
I could probably teach you a thing or two.
I studied. I went with my vacation with my parents to Korea. We went to Seoul, and they bonded slightly.
Oh my god, Ki Young and Pinocchio find something in common. She is working this tribe.
She is. She's doing a good job, man. Yeah, he's doing the thing. Yeah. How about that?
It says that has a lasting impact, by the way. Them finding something in common. Her and Pinocchio.
Okay, it's gonna have a lasting impact. Wow.
It's like, you remind me of my puppet I used to have growing up.
You look a lot like him.
And then in confessional, she's like, I never had a puppet growing up.
Yeah, I never had a puppet.
There's got to be a montage of her just deceiving everybody and like bonding over things she knows nothing about. She doesn't.
Great, I love that.
And then over on the older women tribe, nothing's going on. All right.
Wow, nothing exciting going on, even though we're about to go to tribal council. Wow.
No events occurred. Absolutely.
Wow.
Older women, it's time to vote.
Okay, we're just going to it. Straight into it.
I'll read the votes. Hagrid.
Aww.
Buddy. That's 1 vote Hagrid, 1 vote Buddy.
Why should just be like everyone just gets a vote?
Buddy. That's 2 votes Buddy, 1 vote Hagrid. Hagrid. That's 2 votes Hagrid, 2 votes Buddy. 3 votes left. Buddy. That's 3 votes Buddy and 2 votes Hagrid. The second person voted out of Tarqaron All-Stars for Buddy the Elf. That's 4. That's enough.
Dang. I like how both the people that we picked are almost being voted out first. Aggie almost did. But Buddy the Elf was second. Yeah, Buddy the Elf was second.
Man, Buddy, the tribe has spoken.
So it just didn't like his affinity for elf culture. They found that very insensitive. And I think he probably called Pinocchio an angry elf, but when Pinocchio won the challenge, and then everyone was like, "Not cool, man, not cool." And so
really?
now,
wow,
and so now,
offensive. You never think that would be the reason that Buddy gets voted out?
Yeah, it's so I'm thinking it's
either
either probably
to rub people the wrong way,
Yeah, it's probably either that or people just felt really threatened by him because he's just such a winning, wonderful, charming guy.
And a super positive guy might not blend in well with this group of people. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, who did I vote for? Who did I vote for?
All right, so let's see. We got everybody but one voted for Buddy. It was Aggie who had joined Buddy to vote for Hagrid. Everybody else voted for Buddy. So no, Aggie is on the out. Our 2 picks were teamed up apparently.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
just she was telling him to let himself have it, and people were like, "What the heck are they
They
doing
let
over
him
there?"
have it.
And they let him
Yeah.
have it. That's for
So
sure.
now she's on the outs again in this new
Yeah.
tribe.
Yeah. Wow.
Dang.
Well, we don't know what's going on in this tribe because
Oh yeah, there's no alliances, so they purely just were all
yeah.
like, he's annoying.
It's, I don't know. He just kind of ran around during the challenge and he was collecting the snakes, but I don't think he knew what he was doing
He's
the whole
probably
time.
just annoying,
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, oh, that's right. We have we have seven people
P.T.
apiece
Barnum's.
because P.T. Barnum just now joined
Yeah.
your tribe. That's
Yeah.
right.
There he is. Yeah. Boy, he's got the freaks.
Right
He's
where
got
I
all
want,
the freaks
right
right
where
where he
everyone wants
wants
to
them.
be. Absolutely.
This is where he
He's like,
wants to be.
I was hoping you guys would lose the challenge.
This is
Like God, I wouldn't be able to last over there. So they do have
no.
Pinocchio and Big Jack Horner. So I mean,
Yeah.
all
It's true. It's true.
right. Let's see what's going on. There are no alliances. There's no alliances whatsoever.
Yeah, what is
All
this?
right.
What is the survivor? What is this going on? Everyone's just in it for themselves.
Okay, so now we're gonna do a reward challenge. 3 tribe members launch balls in the air while the other 4 tribe members stand on a balance beam, and
I
you
love
have
this
to catch
challenge.
them.
Good challenge. Good challenge. I love it.
And the younger men win reward.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay.
They win a tarp, a lantern, fuel, blankets, pillows, water cans, and rope. Wow.
Cool.
They can also send 1 player from the losing tribe to Exile Island, and they choose
Mm.
Mitoko.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Back to Exile Island. Maybe she'll
Yeah.
find the idol here.
She might. Yeah. We'll see. Have to see.
Mitoko finds the hidden immunity idol.
Okay. Well, there you go.
All right, just like in
Huge.
the original, right away. Just
Yeah.
give her a couple clues, and she's got it.
She's a detective. She can figure it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for immunity challenge once again. Each tribe races out to one of 5 circles, digs to find a bag buried underneath the sand, then get back to the finish mat with the bag. The first tribe to get 3 bags wins immunity, and younger men win immunity again.
This is nuts. This is nuts. PT. You gotta get it together, man. You gotta organize these weirdos.
It's gonna be like the cursed version of Panama, where the exciting people get voted out, the chaotic people get voted out first. All right, so over on the younger men tribe, Big Jack Horner, and Pinocchio have a major fight.
That doesn't shock me at all. Think about the world that they're in, right?
Yeah.
This is the Disney Pinocchio, but Big Jack Horner is probably like, you're nothing like our Pinocchio. You're nothing like the Pinocchio I remember.
I know, and he got upstaged by Pinocchio when he was young. That's great. He
True.
was like
True.
the flashback, and it was literally Pinocchio there.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's like,
That's
he's
why-
harboring some resentment there. So I
He's
didn't
got
even realize
some-
there's a prior relationship here.
Wow, that's kind of wild. Yeah.
Okay, our first alliance of the game is formed on the younger men tribe.
Oh wow. Okay.
It
Who?
consists of 5 people who are
Well, okay.
Hermione, Ki Young, Pinocchio, Belle, and myself.
Okay.
All
Aw,
right.
look at you guys all getting together.
Good,
Aw.
this is good.
Yeah.
Glad to be. I mean, last time I was like or one of the times I was so hopeful I was part of an alliance immediately, and then like it just immediately
Yeah.
fell apart. Like
It did. It fell apart like
and
the
then
next.
like,
Like I think in between challenges it fell apart or something.
yeah, and then I got voted out pre-merge that season. I remember it was
Yeah.
rough. All right,
Yeah.
let's see over at the older women
Okay.
tribe. We've got Mitoko is impressing the rest of the team. Okay,
How is that possible? She's on Exile Island.
I think she came back. I think she
Oh,
came
okay.
back, yeah.
It's just-
It was very
It's
impressive.
like,
over
how
there.
she- wow, dang. Whoa, man, you can see the signal flares. She's sending smoke signals over to us. Whoa, that's impressive.
I mean, you can tell she's probably the one who's really doing a lot of work around camp, you know?
Yeah, it's true. With all these goofballs, yeah, it's true.
All right, here we go. Here's Chugs Bunny and P.T.
Yeah.
Barnum find something in common. There's got to be one of two things, right? There are a couple things I can think of. Which one is it, though?
I did not need to know that about P.T. Barnum. I didn't need to know either of those. Uh, I'm crying.
Well, look, the most favorable interpretation of that could also, or the most innocent interpretation could be he knows that people have a thing for the unusual and the macabre, you know?
Yeah, and he's just like,
into
well,
that.
I get that. I get it. I understand. I found something in common with you. Hey, sir, I love chugging milk.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was not what. That's not what I was. Here we go.
I'm sure they'll bond very closely on that too. All right, so now the first alliance of the older women is formed. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
It consists of 3 people, and those 3 are Chugs Bunny, Motoko Kusanagi, and P.T. Barnum.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All right.
What a trio!
That's a trio. A threesome right there, if you will.
I mean, I don't know what Motoko, if she has something in common too, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, but now the older women will be going to tribal council now. All right, with only
That's
one
true.
alliance, and it consists of 3 people in a 7-person tribe, so we don't even know what bearing it will have.
Yeah.
It is time to vote.
Well.
Agatha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aggie.
Oh.
Alanka. That's 2 votes Aggie, 1 vote Alanka.
Okay.
Alanka. That's 2 votes Aggie and 2 votes Alanka. Aggie. That's 3 votes Aggie and 2 votes Alanka. 2 votes left. The third person voted out of Tarqaron All-Stars 4 is Agatha Cromwell.
Yeah, both our picks are out of here. Out of here.
Picks. She really could not get in the mix.
No, she really couldn't. I don't know. Maybe she just didn't have her bag. She didn't have her. She was missing some of her trusty little accoutrement, and so she just had a bad time. I guess bad time with it.
Aggie, you need to bring me your torch.
Yeah.
The tribe has spoken.
Oh, it doesn't go out though. He puts it out, and she's like she just doesn't let it go out. So he has to keep.
Well, luckily,
it's douse water on it.
This isn't Pearl Island, so she's not gonna be coming back like Lil. Do you remember that Lil famously her torch would not go out, and then she came back. They had this whole thing. That's where right. It was like, Jeff was like, it's like they don't want you to go. Looks like they don't want you to go. And then it was foreshadowing she came back.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, this is the end of the road for Aggie. Man.
Yeah.
Lost a couple really heavy hitters early on here.
Yeah, I would say so.
Man. That's sad. Wow. But I mean, it tracks with she was left out of the vote last time. It makes sense.
I have a feeling that her goodbye message is just going to be the speech from this is going to be the speech when she's flying from Queenstown.
If you want something, you let yourself have it. That one.
Yeah, that's what she's gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that's her encouragement to us.
To go play a Survivor. Yeah. So one thing that's interesting though is that I'm sure the tribe does not know about that 3-person alliance because now voting, you guys probably should have banded together with Aggie, because now they got half the tribe unlocked if they stick together, and that leaves you, Hagrid, and Chugs, you, Hagrid, and PT. No, Alanka.
No, Alanka.
You, Hagrid, and Alanka.
Alanka got 2 votes against her. Who's that from? I would guess Aggie, and
Hagrid.
No, okay.
Okay, so I mean, I guess Hagrid maybe saw some of the writing on the wall, tried to join up with her, but you weren't having it. But
I remember old Aggie. I can remember her.
Yeah,
it was yesterday.
It's not even a smart move.
She visited Dumbledore, and
I bet they did. Had some correspondence.
She probably did. Yeah.
But yeah, it was actually a bad move on his part to try to vote for Alanka. I mean, I guess they're really it's under wraps this trio alliance here right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now, um, just like that, there's 7 left younger men and 6 left older women tribe, of course.
Just like that. Just like that.
All right, over at the younger men, nothing else is going on. We still have that 5-person alliance that I'm a part of.
Cool.
And then over on older women, there's the same trio alliance. For the reward challenge, it's puzzle paranoia. Each tribe has 6 floating puzzle pieces, and one at a time, a member will race out to unclip a puzzle piece and get inside the puzzle frame. And once they're all in the frame, the first tribe to assemble the puzzle will win. And older women win reward. All right, is that their first challenge win of the season?
It sure seems like it.
You won towels, soap, sink, toilet seat, shower, fresh water.
Sink. I don't remember there being a sink. What? This is where Bob Dog, the famous Bob Dog.
Yeah, is this the Casa de Charmin? I don't know.
I think it must be. It must be. Yeah,
right,
this is the Charmin reward.
So you guys, you get to send one player from the losing tribe to Exile Island. Do you have any guesses who that might be?
I'm guessing that we're gonna send. Who did we send last time? Big Jack Horner.
Big Jack Horner. You're sending Jack. Oh my God! if she didn't get that idol, it would have set up for his Terry storyline.
It would have been absolutely.
Now people just go into exile for no reason.
Yeah.
The stuff for out there. Jack is on Exile Island, all right, and now he's come back. That was a big time at Exile Island. He's back for the immunity challenge, all right.
So here's a question too. Did Motoko use did she use that as a bargaining chip maybe to get into an alliance with these two weirdos with PT? She has
gotta keep that under wraps for now, right?
Probably, yeah. She probably hasn't done that. She probably just saw them goofing off or whatever, you know.
But at desperate times, you know it's gonna come out. You know, you're gonna do something with it.
Yeah.
In this simulation, you never know when she's gonna pull that thing out too.
Yeah.
All right, so immunity challenge time. It's called sea level, tree level. One player sits on a swing-style chair attached by rope and pulleys to a barrel. Another stands on a platform near the raised barrel. The 4 remaining players tied together in pairs cross a balance beam holding buckets to reach the sea. Fill them up, come back across the beam, pour it into a bucket, and etc., etc. And younger men win immunity. I think Big Jack Horner and Pinocchio are carrying. Yeah, you're definitely vulnerable right now.
Yeah, they're carrying hard. I'm flying under the radar, you know.
Well, just so you know, just if it makes you feel any better, over the younger men tribe, I had a major meltdown. Of course I did.
You're in the middle of.
Luckily,
you guys are doing well though.
Luckily, I haven't left the alliance yet. That's the typical. Yeah. It's like I'm just gonna have a meltdown and leave the alliance. I'll just choose to leave a comfortable alliance, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
As you
but
do.
At least you're still in it. What do you think the meltdown was about? What do you think? What could have happened?
I don't know. No.
Were you really pumped about that Charmin reward?
Yes. Yeah, it really got to me. It really got to me. All right, so over on the older women, Alanka and Motoko have a small fight.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, Alanka was, she was voted against last time. She got some votes, so.
Motoko was not one of them though.
No.
Okay, and another alliance is formed.
Oh.
All right. So remember the previous alliance we had was Chugs Bunny, Motoko, and P.T. Barnum.
That's right.
This new alliance is between Chugs Bunny, Motoko, and Hagrid.
Okay.
Okay, so we know what the core of that alliance is. They're trying to get a couple numbers and
yeah
that they can work with. Chugs Bunny and Motoko closer than they might appear, you know.
It's true. Yeah, they're working. working some angles here.
We get to see if they have something in common yet. We don't even know that much about it.
You do. It was specified. P.T. Barnum and Chugs Bunny have found something in common. Oh, that was priceless.
All right, are you ready for tribal council here?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it.
It is time to vote older women. All right.
Okay.
All right. Votes. Alanka. Alanka. That's 2 votes, Alanka. Alanka. Alec. That's 3 votes, Alanka. 1 vote, Alec.
Where'd that come from?
The 4th person voted out of Tarqaron All-Stars
okay.
for Alanka. That's enough.
It's
Bring
probably
your torch.
she voted for me,
she
probably.
Voted for you. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, "F you guys for not coming over with me." That the Chugs Bunny and Motoko are gonna run this tribe.
They're gonna run this tribe. I'm terminally ill, and you guys didn't.
That's messed up.
Nah, she wouldn't play that angle. We probably didn't know that. That was probably like one of the in confessionals. So it was probably like a thing that she probably said. Was like admitting she was like, but I don't want anyone to know because I don't want them to feel bad for me or whatever.
Yeah, that could be used against you too.
Yeah.
Alanka, the tribe has spoken. All right. A quiet game for Alanka just didn't shake out quite the way we wanted it to for her.
Kind of like the Midnight Club, the show didn't shake out the way we wanted because it's not getting a season 2. So.
Yeah. All right. So now, younger men have 7 members, and older women are down to 5. All right, come
on, older women.
You can't let this get carried away here,
Older women, you gotta come on. You gotta, I love
the bunch that you have right now. Yes, you, Chugs Bunny, Hagrid, Motoko, and P.T. Barnum. It's quite the little group there.
Yeah, I'm on the outs though. I'm not in a group.
Absolutely,
I'm not in an alliance.
You are, yeah. You got 2 trios with the Chugs Bunny, Motoko in the middle, and then you're on the outs. Oof.
Yeah.
You gotta hope you can pull this one out.
I know.
All right. Over at Younger Men, we still have the one alliance. Luckily, that my meltdown didn't get me booted from it.
That's good. That's good.
Older Women, we still have the 2 alliances with Chugs Bunny and Motoko. One with P.T. Barnum, one with Hagrid. All right, we're gonna go to a reward challenge, which is called For Cod's Sake.
I had a really boring name for that. I just called this chopping relay.
Yeah, but remember this challenge where Bruce was struggling to chop and then Bobby came, bam.
Yeah, Bob. This is his episode. I think this is why I gave him my award on this one because this is the has no remorse, shows no remorse. That's what I have for depriving her of wine.
The winner of this reward challenge are older women. Older women. They've won rice, beans, fish, spices, wine, and cooking oil. And they'll send one player from the losing tribe to Exile Island, and they choose Pinocchio.
Okay, we're sending that poor little puppet out to...
Younger men will get to either take a sack of beans or a sack of rice back to camp. They take the sack of beans.
Is it why? Again, this is the same question that I asked during the episode. Why would you do that? Why would you not take the rice?
Here we go with the beans. They're gonna have some
undercooked beans.
They're gonna have some problems. Maybe that'll help in the immunity challenge for you guys.
Yeah, maybe. Oh boy.
All right, so Pinocchio is over on Exile Island, and just like that, he's back. All right, for the immunity challenge is buried at sea. 3 tribe members paddle a tribe boat around a marked area to 4 submerged coffins, untying the slip knots and grabbing a puzzle piece from each before rowing back to shore, where the other 2 use them to form a skull pyramid, placing a golden skull on top.
I just called this game Skull Pyramid.
Skull Pyramid, absolutely. And the winner of this immunity challenge, older women. Older women pulled it out when they needed to.
Wow. All right. Very nice. Let's see. Let's see what's going on over there.
Alec. That was crucial.
We did. I was big. I fought tooth and nail. I teamed up with Hagrid. I was like, look, Hagrid, this is what you got to do, and then he was able to do it.
Could have been it for you if you didn't win.
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah, I really it was really exciting and tough.
It's big. It's big. All right, over at Younger Men, Big Jack Horner is impressing the rest of the team. Absolutely, he is.
Okay.
Alec, Alec, this next bit, I thought I was out of it, but no, I've
Yeah.
decided I'm gonna leave the alliance.
Why?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Ugh.
understand how that happens.
Always,
Why,
always,
why
always.
would you
I
ever?
love taking a comfortable position and just removing myself from it right before tribal council. God, I'm toast,
Did
aren't
you
I?
do that? You did that another time, didn't you?
I'm toast. I thought I was out of the woods when I had a meltdown. I was still a part of it.
You're just like, I'm done though. Big Jack Horner, he's way better than me. I could never compete. You're just
Imagine
like, I'm done.
losing. Imagine leaving an alliance. It's like a Shane Powers move where he was like, "I want to leave the alliance." Can you please give me my son's name back that I promised on? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's like
That's
almost it's like practically never happened in the history of Survivor. Really, people just up and leaving alliances
that's
like that.
that's a really great development to see when Jack is impressing the rest of the team, and then I leave an alliance. So that leaves me and one other option as the one not in the alliance now. If we're like considering Jack safe now, I
Oh
mean, come
boy,
on.
wow,
I think that's it
it's a
for
lot.
me. I mean, the writing's on
It
the
is a
wall.
lot. Yeah, pretty much.
God damn. All right, and then nothing happened over with the older women. I don't know why. That's a
All
weird,
right.
weird order to do things in. To go to the tribe that's going to tribal council, and then go back and nothing's happening on this tribe. But
Okay, cool, cool.
we're going to tribal council here.
All right, Zach. I don't know.
All right, here we go. I'll read
Yeah.
the votes. Jack. Jack. That's 2 votes. Jack. Kelly. Kelly. That's 2 votes. Jack. 2 votes. Kelly.
Okay.
Jack. The 5th person voted out of Tarqaron All Stars 4. Big Jack Horner. That's enough. Travis spoken.
So was it you and Jack or something were voting for Kelly? Maybe.
I don't know, but yeah, when I was going into this, I was thinking Jack's impressing the rest of the team, so he's probably safe for
Yeah.
challenge strength, and then it was going to be between me and Kelly as the two not in the alliance. And it happened to be Kelly
Yeah.
coming up, so I was like, oh, probably Kelly. But no, I guess it was like fake, like, oh, we're so impressed. Thank you for everything you do, Big Jack Horner, on the way
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, kind of like, wow, Big Jack, you're really good. You can you can get those coconuts down really easy, and you can
Literally carry
just
the entire tribe in the challenges, but
yeah.
all right, so not a good
Oh
not
no,
a good way for me though. Me and Jack are
no,
left voting for Kelly.
no.
Oh man. So
You know,
I've cemented my place on the outs here.
it's funny you mentioned the Shane wanting out of the alliance
Mhm.
because I'm going through the notes for the season, and the next episode was the one where Shane is wanting out of the alliance,
Yes.
and also the quote, "She's a meatball."
Alec, wait, this is such bad play by me though. Cuz
did you do something else
no,
again?
I voted for Kelly with Big Jack Horner when everybody else, like
Yeah. Why are you?
the
Yeah.
alliance plus Kelly, all knew to vote Jack, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna vote for Kelly, the one person not in the alliance that I just left, also. So
Like you're really
that's
banking on me wanting to help you out. I
I
think.
need your help. I need to make the merge
And
desperately.
you make the
Something
merge.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'm surprised I made it out of there. Big Jack Horner is too big a threat. I
Yeah.
mean,
I guess that's why. Maybe that he was too impressive. I think that maybe that was the thing. He's
that's
too
right.
impressive to the tribe.
Yeah, because we still have like a vote or two before the merge, so it seems a little
Yeah.
preemptive to take out your biggest challenge beast right now. Might
Yeah.
shoot us in the foot. Also, I might just be going right back to tribal council and get voted out next.
It's true. It's true. Well, wow. Got another episode to go through. So
All right, so now we got younger men, which is me, Hermione, Kelly, Kim, Ki Young, Pinocchio, and Belle. And then the older women, which is you, Chugs Bunny, Hagrid, Motoko, and P.T. Barnum. So it's 6-5 right now.
okay.
All right, over at Younger Men, there's just the one solid alliance that I had left: Hermione, Ki Young, Pinocchio, and Belle. Great. Happy to see them doing well. And then the older women still get the two trios: Chugs Bunny and Motoko in the middle.
Cool. I'm glad.
All
I'm
right.
glad.
Wait, so
Good for them.
yeah, so we're both on the outs.
Both of us
wait,
are
so,
just
wait,
like
so I don't know how much help you can
outsiders.
give me actually
Yeah.
if we get over
Yeah.
there.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. So it's time for the immunity challenge. This is called Incognito, where one at a time 3 players run along a path through a field, crisscrossing the other tribe several times to reach one of 4 stations, untying a giant hanging skull-shaped puzzle piece and haul it back. That's right. You have to run the pieces back.
Why the hell did I call it? I called this Comics Zone. Why did I call it that?
Comics. I don't know what that is. What is Comics Zone?
Comics Zone? That's a Sega Genesis game.
What game is that? What do you do? How does it work?
It's like a 2D beat 'em up game where it's like a guy gets put into his a comic book. That's it.
I
I don't know why I called it that. I have no idea. That's very weird.
You sure it was this challenge here?
Maybe not. I don't know.
All right. So the winner of the immunity challenge.
It's the reward immunity, right? Combined?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I called it. I don't know.
All right. So the winner of the immunity challenge. Older women. Older women. Good for you, bad for me.
We're doing it.
So they also win toys brought to a Panamanian city's children. While at the city, they would eat everything there. It would be a nice barbecue, including chicken, beef, and soft drinks. Do you think any of them got a cigarette?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. P.T. Barnum probably got a cigarette.
From the
probably could. Got a nice drag.
Bunny, is there any milk out here? Like I'm having withdrawals.
he needs some milk. He just starts chugging milk. He's just like, oh.
I'm having withdrawals of a couple things. If someone could help with one of them,
at least one of them, please. Maybe if the other one that works too, I guess.
And then you're gonna send another person from the losing tribe to Exile Island. The player will be immune by skipping tribal council.
Ooh, that's right.
And you choose Pinocchio.
Wow. Okay. Oh, geez.
I could have used that, guys.
I know. I would have gone for you. I don't know who's this.
You probably were like, he's in that. I think he's in a solid 5-person alliance over there. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Last I checked, we're kosher. We should be good. 5-person alliance. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Pinocchio goes to Exile Island. Over at Younger Men, what is going on? Ki Young and Belle have a major fight. All right.
Okay. Belle sees right through it. She just sees right through the deception.
Try to bond with Belle over. I don't know.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I know your music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake fan.
She's a fake fan. Yeah.
And then also, just to boot, me and Belle have a minor disagreement.
Oh no.
But guess what? What? Suzu, Belle herself, is going to also leave the alliance.
Oh, okay.
So maybe
you guys have a disagreement, but apparently she sees reason. You're probably just like, it's not worth it. It's not even worth being in that alliance. Honestly, you should just.
Ki Young and Suzu had a major fight, and Ki Young is in that alliance, so she's I'm out.
I'm
right
out
before Tribal Council.
I'm out right before Tribal Council, and you have a disagreement with her too.
This is interesting though, because now that alliance is only down to Hermione and Ki Young, because Pinocchio is out in exile.
Yeah.
So, I mean, could something crazy happen here? Hopefully, this is my only chance.
This could be your chance right here.
But it might just be. Over at Older Women.
Yeah.
Alec and P.T. Barnum bond slightly.
Oh.
Interesting.
He starts singing A Million Dreams and I start crying probably. Because for those of you who don't know, backstory, I don't like that movie. I don't like Greatest Showman. Very famously, I was very critical of the music. upon hearing, I've heard that song like more since then. I've kind of fallen in love with that particular song like, a lot more. So
Mhm.
like it's a very moving song. It really is, and yeah. So he probably starts singing that to me. So every time he shows up, it's just like it
He won
sounds
you
like,
over.
oh, he won
He's
me
like,
over right
I
there.
know, I
He's
know you're
on it.
not. I know you're not like a freak, but maybe you're into the macabre. All right.
Yeah.
And also, um, Hagrid has decided to leave his alliance with Chugs Bunny and Motoko.
Okay.
What-
Hagrid just started getting a
what-
little weirded out by Chugs Bunny. I think
a
he's
little
just,
getting a little weird in here. I see you two have something in
it's,
common, but I'll have no part of it.
well, I don't normally say this, but I a very strange fella. So
Absolutely. All right.
he's a very
But now, back to younger men going to tribal council here.
okay.
I will read the votes.
Oh man.
Suzu.
Oh.
Suzu.
Mm.
Kelly. That's 2 votes Suzu, 1 vote Kelly. The 6th person voted out of Tarqaron All Stars 4. Suzu, Bell.
Is it you?
That's 3. That's
Is it
enough.
is that you? Is that you continuing to vote for Kelly?
No, there was only 1 vote, so it was just Bell
Okay.
that voted Kelly.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Makes
Wow.
sense.
Wow.
Hey, that went to your advantage right there. You
Made it out
just
still with
squeaked
no
on by.
votes. No votes, right? Like no one's
Yeah.
voted for me yet. It's
So it's like you might have left the alliance, but maybe they're still like
The
they
heat-
still see you as part of it. Maybe
yeah, the
you know.
heat is seemingly more on Kelly for a bit there, but now Bell Bell had to go
Yeah.
and leave the alliance even closer to tribal council, so
Yeah.
that was good for me.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. So now we're 5 members apiece. On my tribe, we got
Even?
Hermione, Kelly, Ki Young, myself, and now Pinocchio's back. And on your tribe, you got you, Chugs Bunny, Hagrid, Motoko, and P.T. Barnum. We're our final 10 here. Wow.
Yeah. Big times.
Can we make it like? Can we make it? It's the merge. It's the merge.
It's
We
the
both made it to
merge.
merge. Yes. Yes. So perfect. Perfect distribution here. An interesting game because we got 5 members apiece, so it's not going to be a pagonging situation here.
That's right.
And if we can team up,
I don't know.
Hagrid and Hermione could team up. There's a lot that could go on.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, that's just true. Me and you could just get in a major fight for no reason too.
Probably
I don't
gonna
know.
do
It
that.
could be, yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll
Probably
see.
vote for each other immediately.
Yeah.
Now let's see what's going on here.
It's the Spider-Man meme.
All right, so just to give you a recap of our alliances, we got Hermione, Ki Young, and Pinocchio are the last 3 of that 5-person alliance. We got Chugs Bunny, Motoko, and P.T. Barnum.
Yep.
And we have Chugs Bunny and Motoko as the solid core there.
Yep.
All right.
It's Hagrid pieced.
So now it's time for individual immunity. Let's see where we can see some competition threats coming out. This is called Vampire Bats. The members of the newly merged tribe must use their arms and legs to hang beneath a raised log for as long as possible.
Oh yeah, I called this "Be Like Monkey." I called this one.
This is the one the Terry won right out the gate, right? It was down to like the 3
Yes.
Lamina guys.
Mm-hmm.
And who do you think won immunity? You know, who do you think would be best at this challenge?
Hagrid.
No, it's Pinocchio.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense too.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be hard
just
for
like,
Hagrid.
Yeah, it probably would be hard for Hagrid actually. Yeah, he's a big boy.
All right, so now just to give a recap of what the events of the tribe are going into tribal council, we have Chugs and PT have a minor disagreement.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
it's the amount of anal sex. Look. I love the unusual, and I love anal sex just like you. We have that in common, but it's maybe a little too much. It's like every time we get back from immunity challenge, you want more. It's just Only so
just,
much.
just talk about.
Only so much I
You
can
just,
take.
there's only, there's only so much I can hear you talk about it. There's only so much I can partake in too.
Yes,
It really is.
And a new alliance is formed, Alec. It's a
Oh,
five-person alliance which consists of Hagrid, Hermione, Kelly,
oh,
Key Young, and Pinocchio.
oh God! So all the strong people of like both the. Okay, great.
Yeah, so
Hagrid latched over to Hermione though. That's interesting.
Hagrid and Hermione met up, and they're probably like considered a pair almost now. Key Young and
Mm,
Pinocchio were from the other alliance, but who was left out now of that? Was Hermione in that too?
yeah,
Yeah, so okay, so that trio got Hagrid in the mix, and they picked up Kelly too.
yeah.
Interesting.
Left you out in the cold.
Absolutely. I mean, I left willingly, so
Yeah. So you're just like
I don't need an
I'm out of here.
alliance. Absolutely
I
not.
I can play this game by myself.
All right, we're going to tribal council though.
Okay.
All right. So, Pinocchio has immunity, so you cannot vote for Pinocchio. Everybody else is eligible. I'll read the votes. Kelly, Motoko. It's one vote Kelly, one vote Motoko.
Oh,
Kelly, Motoko. That's 2 votes Kelly and 2 votes Motoko.
okay. Okay.
Chugs. That's 2 votes Kelly, 2 votes Motoko, and 1 vote Chugs.
One vote chugs.
Motoko. That's 3 votes Motoko, 2 votes Kelly, and 1 vote Chugs.
Oh no.
Chugs Bunny. That's 3 votes Motoko, 2 votes Chugs, and 2 votes Kelly. 3 votes
What
left.
What is going on?
Kelly. That is 3 votes Kelly, 3 votes Motoko, and 2 votes Chugs. 2 votes
Oh, wow.
left. Kelly. The 7th person voted at Tarqaron All Stars 4. Kelly. The tribe has
Wow.
spoken. Oh my god, with
Wow.
a vote of 5 to 3 to 2.
What a wild
Wild
tribal.
merge vote.
Yeah.
Sliding merge
That's
vote.
crazy.
Kelly, the tribe has spoken. All right, let's see
Wow.
how the votes shaped out. The 5 votes for Kelly were you, Chugs Bunny, Motoko, P.T. Barnum, and myself. So
Interesting.
we're together on that vote.
Yeah.
And then the 3 votes for Motoko were Pinocchio, Ki Young, and Hermione.
Okay.
And then Kelly and Hagrid voted for Chuck's Bunny.
Hagrid really just was weirded out by Chuck
It's
Bunny.
too much.
He probably all of a sudden overheard him talking about chugging milk while having anal sex, and he was just like, "All right, that's it, I'm done."
God, I've seen a lot of weird things in his time, and that was just
Yeah.
one step too far.
Marvelous creatures, dragons, aren't they? I
kinda-
really like
so-
anal sex. You know, chugging milk and anal
I
sex.
can't have any
nothing's
good
better.
conversation with you.
I can't. I don't understand. I just like can't.
All right, so that's interesting. So, me, you, Chugs, Motoko, and P.T. Barnum were on the same page.
Interesting.
That is very.
I did bond slightly with P.T. Barnum after all.
So, like, Chugs and Motoko are a pair. Maybe me and you are kind of linked now, and then we got
Maybe.
P.T. Barnum in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So, but then the 3, Pinocchio, Ki Young, and Hermione, that trilogy, or that trio voted for Motoko.
The trilogy.
Interesting. They just voted, like, only them had votes on Motoko. They could have
Mm.
they could have swayed it over to Chugs if they wanted it that way. Like, so interesting.
Very interesting.
All right, we're down to our final 9. All right, and the alliances are as follows. We've got Hermione, Ki Young, and Pinocchio. We've got Chugs Bunny and Motoko, with P.T. Barnum as a 3rd. And we've got Hagrid, Hermione, Ki Young, and Pinocchio. Wait, so yeah. Hagrid didn't vote with his alliance.
No. You vote against Chugs.
And, yeah. I feel like they should have gotten on the same page there because now they lost one of their members in Kelly.
Mm.
All right, it's reward challenge time. It's called Rock the Boat. In teams of three, and 3 teams of 3, the castaways must take 100 coconuts from their bin and place them into the other boats, and then row to theirs to a floating crate, grab a flag and net, return to shore, and use the net to haul the coconuts back to the bins.
This lovely boat of coconuts is what I call this one.
So we got 3 randomly assembled teams here of the
Yep.
9. Group number 1 consists of Alec, Hermione, and P.T. Barnum.
Cool. I'm with normal people.
Yes. Group number 2 consists of Chugs Bunny, Motoko, and Pinocchio. And group number 3 is Hagrid, Ki-Young, and Zach. Interesting.
Okay.
And of course, group number 3 wins reward.
Of course they
Hagrid,
do.
myself, and Ki-Young. I mean, Hagrid has to be carrying on that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he can hold freaking 9,000 coconuts, you know.
So we want a boat ride to a private beach where we'll find a bed and breakfast waiting for us.
Yeah, this is where it rained really hard, right? It wasn't this was like one of the worst looking rewards I've ever seen.
It rained really hard, and we got to send 2 people over to exile, one from each losing group.
Yeah.
To go together and suffer together. So we chose P.T. Barnum and Pinocchio. This is the 2.
Okay. It's a cute little bunch.
They've both been to
They've both been
exile
there
before, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why.
Think about there. Are they gonna spoon like Danielle and Austin?
Yeah, you're gonna really get together in there.
They really get together. Yeah. Well, PT's really gonna be like, hey, so I know Stromboli really tried to use you. You know, got no strings to hold me down, but let me tell you, I'm not gonna hold you down with any strings, but I can hold you down with money. So...
Absolutely. And you know, an interesting thing about working with Pinocchio too, I didn't even think about. You always know when the guy's lying, right?
It's true. It's true. You always know when he's lying. We always know when he's lying, and also, well, I guess it depends on what stage of Pinocchio we're at now. So,
yeah.
but we always know when he's lying. But here's the thing: is I feel like some of these challenges that he's been dominating, they weren't really intended with someone of his small stature to
right.
to even be a part of.
Unfair.
So you know, it's kind of unfair. Yeah. Yeah.
But now we're gonna come back and we're gonna do immunity challenge.
Okay.
It's called Ups and Downs.
Obstacle course. I hate my name for it.
What?
Obstacle course.
Sandhill course. Okay.
Obstacle, like obstacle, but obstacle. I do. It does not work. I'm sorry. I wrote it down and didn't say it out loud. Obstacle course.
So yeah, they'll dig a hole beneath the fence and crawl through, and it goes in kind of like waves until the final 2 will have to crawl through a cage-like network of ladders, dig through a sand pile blocking the exit, and cross the finish line.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner of this immunity challenge is Chugs Bunny.
Wow. Okay. Chugs Bunny just owning right here.
I feel like a bunny should be good at some of these challenges. We gotta be limber.
Like digging. Yeah. He's digging. He's digging around. He's getting dig burrows. Yeah.
Yeah, you can freaking probably fly through some obstacles, you know.
Yeah, and Hagrid's got to dig because he's so big.
Hagrid's got to dig deep. I tell you what.
Yeah, he's got to dig real too deep.
All right. Just so you know, Hagrid and Pinocchio have a major fight.
Oh. Okay.
Pinocchio keeps getting beef with the big guys. You know, Jack Horner's not here now. He's getting beef with Hagrid.
Hagrid finds him really creepy, I guess, or something.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't like the. But you never lie.
They're still in an alliance together, though, so that could have some effects.
It might.
A new alliance is formed between Alec, Hagrid, and P.T. Barnum.
Okay. Okay. I mean, me and P.T. Barnum, I get, but maybe I don't know. I like Hagrid's. You know, I can relate to Hagrid and not liking Chugs Bunny, so we can.
You've signed on. He went right here, right now. I'll put the offer out, and you went with it, and now you're both going to take advantage of Hagrid, and use him to your benefit.
That's right. That's what we'll do. We'll do that. We'll do that the very
It'll
same.
be a nice target for you, and it'll do your dirty work.
I'm his Bailey.
Yeah.
That's who I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Zac Efron, whatever his character's name was in that movie.
Yeah.
All right. So it's time for tribal council, just like that. All right. Chugs has immunity. You cannot vote for Chugs Bunny. Everybody else
Yeah.
is up for grabs.
Yeah.
I'll read the
Alright.
votes. Pinocchio.
Ooh.
Alec. That's one
Oh.
vote Alec, one vote Pinocchio.
What the hell? Where'd that come from?
Alec.
No. No.
That's 2 votes Alec, 1 vote Pinocchio. Alec.
Why?
Pinocchio. That's 3 votes Alec and 2 votes Pinocchio.
Okay.
Pinocchio. That's 3 votes
Okay.
Alec and 3 votes Pinocchio. 3 votes left.
Come on.
Pinocchio. That's 4 votes
Oh.
Pinocchio, 3 votes Alec. The 8th person voted out of Tarqaron All Stars 4 and the first member of the jury, Pinocchio.
Yeah. Wow.
That's enough.
Pinocchio has been kind of a major threat for a lot of
I think
this.
that's what it
game.
is.
Yeah.
He's been to Exile Island a couple of times, so he could have that idol, and he's also won immunity. He's good at challenges, so
Yeah.
get him while he's vulnerable.
Mm.
But there were 3 votes against Alec in the end. So let's see who they were.
That's big. Yeah.
The 3 were the trio: Hermione, Ki Young, and Pinocchio. They
Yeah,
voted
makes
for Alec,
sense.
But everybody
Yeah.
had their wits about them. I don't know if they are aware of the trio or it just happened to be. We all acknowledge Pinocchio as a threat,
Mm.
but interesting.
Yeah. It's interesting. Well, they must have seen me like trying to wheel and deal with maybe getting too close with PT and Hagrid. Because I know Hagrid was joining an alliance with some people, and yeah. So
Yeah, suddenly that solid trio is down to 2 and not looking too good.
Yeah.
But they could easily work their way back in, I think, Pinocchio was
It's
just
true.
kind of like a necessary evil.
Yeah. Keon knew that like, well, Pinocchio still. I'm really the mastermind here. She's.
And Hermione's been playing a quiet game so far, but she's still someone to watch out for. I think she's just been playing it down, her threat level here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Pinocchio will be the first member of the jury, though, so we'll see him back in finale night.
Really can't lie. So.
We're down to our final 8 here. We got Alec, Chugs Bunny, Hagrid, Hermione, Ki Young, Matoko, P.T. Barnum, and Zach. All right, we're still in there. Could we make a run for it? I mean, gotta make something happen. We're not. I'm not in any alliance. You're in a little alliance.
I guess I am, but hey, at least I don't know why I don't rope you in. I guess I'm just like I'm too caught up in the PT Barnum of it all. I guess.
He's your business partner here.
He's my business partner. I'm on a business trip.
Shoot,
what was I gonna say?
Circus man, get my top hat on.
You and I at least have made the jury, so that's cool.
Absolutely.
That's always a goal. That's always what we want to try to do on this show.
We'll make an impact at the very least.
Yeah.
By the skin of my teeth, or both of our teeth, we were both very vulnerable at the end.
Yeah, we are.
Of our tribes. All right, so our alliances are Hermione and Ki Young as a pair. We got Chugs Bunny and Matoko as a pair, and then they have P.T. Barnum in the mix as a trio. And now we've got Hagrid, Hermione, and Ki Young. So Hagrid joining onto that pair, and then we got you, P.T. Barnum, and Hagrid. Okay.
Well, it's what a wicked web that's been woven here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm finding myself not even in the web right now.
Yeah, you're just flying around. I don't know. You're
just a fly on the wall.
You're just a fly on the wall. Not even in a web. You're not caught nothing.
All right, so now it's time for a reward challenge called Get Hooked. One player lies on a cradle supported by bungee ropes. The other 3 members of the tribe use ropes to pull them around a box-like structure to grab 15 number flags one at a time and place them into the corresponding holders. That's right.
I call this Flying Ryan.
Yeah, they were flinging around.
They were flinging around, yeah.
All right, so we got 2 groups of 4. The first group is Hermione, Ki Young, Matoko, and P.T. Barnum. The second group is Alec, Zach, Chugs Bunny, and Hagrid.
Do you think Hagrid is the person that we're trying to lift?
Definitely Chugs Bunny. I mean, that's
Chugs Bunny,
an easy pull. Yeah.
particularly for Hagrid, who can probably just pull it all himself.
So I mean, we got Chugs Bunny. They probably got like Hermione up there. So I mean, I feel like Chugs Bunny's much later.
Yeah.
And group number 2 wins reward. That's right. I
Yeah.
mean, we're much stronger. You could tell.
Yeah. Dang
We won
straight.
a full screening of the winning team's videos from home, along with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with milk. They will also receive their luxury items.
Did you say with milk?
Oh my god, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with milk. Absolutely. Chugs Bunny is flipping out.
He's freaking. This is the second time he's gotten milk.
And he
The
gets
whole
videos
time.
from all his anal boys back home. Oh my god.
All his anal boys, yeah.
His family of like 100 children.
I mean, he is a rabbit, I guess.
He loves
But
anal sex, but he also makes a lot of babies as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we each got videos from home. Hagrid's
That's
video
good.
from home. I don't know.
Hagrid's video from home? Yeah. Sending him a video from home? It's kind of, yeah, I don't know. Who's sending
would
that? Harry, I guess. Harry's sending him something.
be. Yeah, right. Hey,
Mm.
hey, Hagrid.
Hello. Hello there. It's me, Harry Potter.
Everyone's like, "Wow, Harry."
Wow, Harry Potter. Well, okay.
And then we get to send one player to Exile Island, and we chose Ki Young to go exile.
You just sit over there and stew.
Mm-hmm. And just like that, she went to exile. Got a couple seconds, and she's back.
All right, dang.
It's time for an
There it is.
individual immunity challenge called Marine Memory.
Swimble, I called this one. I think that's a better Mario Party mini game name, but
Okay, so they must swim out to a pair of floating life rings, dive down to find a long plank, and memorize the 7 symbols shown in order, and then come back and recreate it. Okay.
I'm proud of my name.
The castaways were also given the choice to sit out of the challenge and eat hamburgers instead of competing.
that's right. That's a cool.
I don't
There's
know.
a neat little thing.
I wish we knew if people did sit out or not.
Yeah.
All right, so the winner of this challenge is Alec.
Oh, okay.
You did it. You did it.
All right,
You
I
think
did
you
it. I
do
did
good at
it.
a memory challenge.
I can't even swim. It's
You're diving down there,
Yeah.
though.
I'm diving down. I'm doing it. I must have learned how to swim in sometime in
Yeah.
between now and whenever this happened.
Are you good with
So,
memory?
Pretty good. If it's something that I'm looking at something and can study it, I can remember patterns pretty well.
Okay, well, good. You can rest easy for this vote, at least.
All right.
All right, so now the tribe, back to the tribe. Chugs, Bunny, and Zach have a major fight.
Okay.
God dang it.
Zach, you're just not crazy about milk. You're just not
Crazy
into it.
about
You
milk,
don't.
or like I drank too much milk on the reward, maybe.
Yeah, you drank too much milk. You were
I'm like-
keeping some away.
No,
away
I was
from
like,
him.
I'm like, we all had an even amount of milk, Chugs. He's like, we all
Yeah.
know how much I love milk. You don't think I should get more milk?
They didn't give us more. I wanted more. I asked politely, and you drank it in front of me.
It's like, I only have one glass of milk. We all have one glass. It's like, I love milk. I talk about it every day. You're going to act like we all have an even playing field when it comes to milk? Okay. Hey, Chuck.
All right.
One glass of milk is nothing to me. I downed that in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. And also, Hagrid left his alliance with Hermione and Ki Young.
Oh, Hagrid, you
Right
poor
before Tribal
sweet.
Council, the classic
boy.
combination. But he left that other alliance too. I mean, jeez.
It's true. It's just Hagrid's just a lone wolf, you know.
You think he
A
was
lone
sick,
bear.
You think he was sick with Hermione, but I guess Ki Young was really just rubbing him the wrong
He's
way.
like,
Like,
I don't like the way Hermione's talking to her. She seems to be getting involved in things that she best not be getting involved in.
I mean, he knows better. He knows Ki Young is all fake. You know.
Yeah, he can
There's no substance
smell.
there.
He can smell evil. You know, that's Hagrid's power. That's the secret thing about Hagrid that you didn't know.
yeah. I guess it's darkness in her.
What was I think there was a joke one time about like No, no, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna
Oh,
say that. We'll go.
okay.
We'll go into that later, maybe. But
Absolutely. All right, we're
so,
going to tribal council, folks.
hmm.
I mean, I'm scared. Just had a fight with Chugs Bunny. Who knows what that kind of damage that will wrought?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. We'll see what the tribe really thinks of Chugs Bunny.
All right, folks. There's 8 people here. So there's 8 votes. Alec has immunity. You cannot vote for Alec. I'll read the votes. Key Young.
Mm.
Key Young. Hagrid. 2 votes Key Young. 1 vote Hagrid. Key Young. Hagrid. That's 3 votes Key Young and 2 votes Hagrid. Hagrid. That's 3 votes Hagrid, 3 votes Key Young, 2 votes left.
No.
Key Young. The 9th person voted out Tarqaron All Stars 4 and 2nd member of the jury, Key Young.
Interesting.
Caught up to her.
Interesting. Yeah.
So it was 5 votes for Key Young and 3 votes for Hagrid. Let's see how it went.
Yeah.
So the 3 who voted for Hagrid were Key Young, Hermione, and Zach.
Why?
Why did I jump on this freaking losing ship here? I jumped in with that pair.
Why did you do that? Oh, that's what a weird creature is. But I can see Hermione be like, "I'm sorry, Hagrid. It's better if you get out of here. You know, it's better if you go home."
You left our alliance.
Oh, I know who Hagrid's video would be. He'd have Fang. Fang would show up. It'd be like Harry be like, "Hello, I'm here taking care of Fang." It's like,
yeah, absolutely.
So yeah.
I mean, you, Chugs, Hagrid, and Motoko and PT Barnum are all together on that.
Get rid of Keon. We probably saw her. We probably could see some of the we sort of picked up on maybe some of the deception and stuff that she was sewing.
For sure. I mean, Hagrid probably pushed for big time. I feel like a lot of the credit goes to Hagrid for this one. He left that alliance and swung over here. I mean, I hitched myself to a losing wagon here. I don't know. Maybe that'll work out. Sometimes it can work out because you think they would be more threatening being a pair. But now it's just Hermione though, so so maybe not good.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, we're down to our final 7 here. It's Alec, Chugs Bunny, Hagrid, Hermione, Motoko, P.T. Barnum, and Zach. Wow. What a final 7.
It is a final 7.
Who are you rooting for? If it can't be you, I guess.
If it can't be me, honestly, I'm pulling for you, and the reason why is just because it's just because like you've had the weirdest ups and downs since like the you and Rose. That was like that's like
underdog story in the making for sure.
Yeah,
uphill battle though.
So, yeah, big time. So what are they going to do? I'm curious because what are they going to do about the immunity challenge for this next episode?
What do you mean?
Because this is the Bruce blockage episode.
Oh. But did they do an immunity challenge that time?
I don't think so.
They didn't do immunity before then, no?
Yeah, because he was just gone. Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be like try to evacuate your bowels challenge.
Yeah, I guess that's
Whoever can shit their brains out the best. If you can't shit, you must quit.
Chug's Buddy's pretty good at that at this point in his life. You know. So.
I bet.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Motoko still has a hidden immunity idol, by the way.
She does. She's been very quiet, which I guess makes a lot of sense for the major to be kind of not making a huge scene.
But she's been solid with Chugs Bunny for quite some time now.
It's
and
true.
She also has P.T. Barnum in that trio. And then we also have the trio of you, Hagrid, and P.T. Barnum. Those are all of our alliances right now. Because Hermione's the last one left standing of that pair.
Yeah.
Of course, we wouldn't. God forbid we make an alliance. No, we're just gonna both independently be not an alliance.
That's right. That's right.
It's time for a reward challenge. It's called Voodoo.
Ooh.
Oh, this is answer questions
Survey
about
chop.
the players in the game, then try and guess the answers most commonly given for the same questions. Correct answers chop a rope, making a torch pivot until the third chop sets the player's voodoo doll alight. Last one left wins. So this is the one where like Courtney really got lit up, and
Yeah, she's annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hagrid has won reward.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
Everybody likes Hagrid.
Jeff says to him, "I want you to pick one person to take with you." And he says, "Alec." I'll take
No,
Alec.
me and Hagrid, that'd be great. I love that.
But he was like, "Hagrid, pick one more person to take with you." And he's like, "All right, I'll take P.T. Barnum." P.T. So the trio.
Okay, so the trio. Okay. He doesn't pick Hermione. I notice. She's probably pretty cheesed off about that.
They're at odds right now.
They are. Yeah, they're at odds. She's playing a game, and
So I don't know about this move though, because you take your trio away from the group. You could take this opportunity to bring someone in, like a Hermione. You're trying to mend the fence.
Yeah.
But you've won a helicopter ride to a spa where you'll get a shower, mud massage, and wash your clothes, along with getting a large feast, and you get to spend the night there too.
That sounds pretty good to me.
All right, and Hagrid will get to send one player to Exile Island as well, and he will send Chugs Bunny. All right, he's had enough of Chugs Bunny. Just get him as far away as possible.
Let's get him out of here. He's just not want to have anything to do with it.
Chugs is on Exile Island.
No, there he goes. Chugs has been. He doesn't have milk. He doesn't have anyone to talk to. He just has to.
This is rough.
He just has to stew.
All right. Immunity challenge. Okay, interesting. Since there was no challenge, it's just completely blank. It just says who won immunity. There's no challenge specified.
Okay.
So none other than P.T. Barnum has won immunity.
We got a whole cadre of different people winning immunity, which is kind of exciting. Yeah.
Well, once we got Pinocchio out of here, there's some room for other people to win challenges.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. So Chugs Bunny and Hermione have a minor disagreement. I mean, I feel like Chugs probably all very similar disagreements he's having with people.
Hermione's like, please stop.
Stop. You're making me uncomfortable.
You're making me very uncomfortable.
Expelliarmus.
I was asking you. I was just asking generally.
Generally. Not asking you to partake, but just generally, what do you think about anal sex? Come on, it's conversation.
Vile. You're absolutely disgusting.
All right. I could be your Patronus.
Can you conjure up some milk for me?
All right.
I need some milk real bad.
All right, so the alliance of Alec, Hagrid, and P.T. Barnum. Hagrid realized, there's one more alliance I need to leave, and I'll see myself out. All right. It was a good reward. Is Hagrid, like, falling on the sword here? Like, I want to be voted out kind of thing? I mean, geez.
He's like, I've had my run. I'm sweating like a pig this whole time.
I don't need the money. I'm not here for the money.
I'm just here for the fun. for the fun.
Yeah, so he took you two on the reward, and then just like, all right, I'm out.
I'm out. Peace. I'm done. He saw me and P.T. Barnum talking shop, and he didn't want to have anything to do with that either. He's like, I mean, you're talking about exploiting good people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good people like that Pinocchio feller. Mm-hmm. I mean, we were talking about, if you wanted to exploit maybe that Chugs Bunny feller, I'd be alright with that.
No, so hopefully this isn't a curse, because last time Hagrid left a pair, one of them got voted out. It was to vote one of them out. So hopefully, because P.T. Barnum's got immunity, you would be the option.
Yeah, I'm going to be the option there. He's like, I don't like the look of that feller.
So my guess is either Hagrid is just kind of done, giving up, and so they're either obliged or just force him to stay in the game, or he's really playing this game and he is just flipping to vote you out right now. It just took you on that reward.
Well, he just took me
Buttered you up.
for a ride. He took me for a ride right there. Yeah.
All right, it's time for tribal council, though. On that note,
Jeez.
there's going to be 7 votes. P.T. Barnum has immunity. You cannot vote for P.T. Barnum. All right. I'll read the votes. Alec.
Oh, no.
No.
Here it is. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Zach.
What? Where'd that come from?
No.
What?
Zach.
What?
2 votes Zach, 1 vote Alec.
What?
Zach. That's 3 votes Zach, 1 vote Alec. 3 votes left. Alec.
No.
That's 3 votes Zach and 2 votes Alec. It's got to go this way, man. It's me or you.
Guess so.
The 10th person vote out of Tarqaron All-Stars 4 and 3rd member of the jury, Zach. That's enough.
Where did that come from?
Man.
Who
Final vote
voted
count
for
was
you?
5 votes Zach and 2 votes Alec. Sheesh.
So you voted for me, though.
Oh, I forgot I always have to wait. The Hidden Immunity Idol wasn't played, but she can always play the idol after the fact. If anyone has a Hidden Immunity,
right.
But it'll probably just be if she was voted out.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. Me and Hagrid voted for Alec. Everybody else voted for me.
Yeah, you must have. Hagrid went and told you what was going on.
Oh my
and you
God.
were like, "Wow, I can't believe Alec would do something like that with P.T. Barnum, of all people."
Hagrid got a little too cute. All right, he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, look at me, I'm wheeling and dealing. I left that alliance, voted her out. I'll leave this alliance, vote him out." And just like, nope, now he's caught the lone man out here.
Yeah.
Damn, it was between me and you there. So sad.
Yeah, I know. That kind of came out of nowhere. I was expecting it to be like me and Chugs Bunny maybe, but
We never truly got together at any point here.
no. In fact, I would say P.T. Barnum is really he's kind of swept me off my feet in a way. You know, he's really enraptured me in his ways.
This final 6, everybody's got an interesting story, I think, right now. You got Alec, Chugs Bunny, Hagrid, Hermione, Motoko, and P.T. Barnum.
Mm.
I mean, P.T. Barnum has obviously been wheeling and dealing. He laid the offer out for you. And Motoko has been right there with Chugs Bunny. I don't think anyone's even really noticed how close she was with Chugs Bunny and then a couple other people. And she's got an idol still.
And she's been the strong, silent contender. She hasn't been like making too many waves. Just been quietly doing her thing.
But Hermione similarly too. Hermione might be the underdog story here, like of the group. So she's been on the outs a lot. Hagrid has certainly been doing his thing, flipping and flopping every which way. So we'll see if he gets comeuppance for it now or not. Chugs Bunny has really been solidly just in his little alliances. He's been sticking with it, but he's been rubbing people the wrong way a little bit.
Yeah, he has been kind of shaning it a little bit, you know. It's just every so often.
He just got himself in a good group, but then he's just like constantly getting in fights with people. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then how do you feel about your role so far?
I don't know. I've been kind of in and out of some dicey situations here, but I feel like hitching myself to P.T. Barnum might have been in my ultimate favor.
Yeah, because
we'll have to see.
You'll probably go for him first, you would think.
Yeah.
Unless Hagrid can make something happen and convince people to vote you out. It's interesting. Yeah. Like he had an alliance with you two. He really kind of blew it there. He got too big for his britches.
Yeah, he got too cute. Like he brought us on reward. Mm-hmm. With him.
Well, that's the thing is, you guys made this arrangement. You were gonna like use Hagrid to your advantage, and he got wise to it, but unfortunately, he's not on the right side of the votes here.
Yeah, P.T. Barnum, me and him were talking, and then Hagrid came in. He was like, "Yeah, well, hold on, we're talking," and then he closed the door in his face. You know, like he did in the movie. So.
And then Hagrid had a whole "This Is Me" moment, and
yeah, he had his "This Is Me." That's right. He sang a song to no one.
And he like shed a tear. You know, very emotional.
Yeah. It was
the darkest world. This is me. Alright.
Uh,
Alright, so what we got going on here, Motoko has the idol. Chugs Bunny and Motoko are tight. You and PT Barnum are tight. Chugs Bunny,
who's Scar?
Motoko, and PT Barnum also have an alliance. So PT Barnum's double dipping.
Yeah.
He's got you and he's got the pair over here. So he's kind of positioned himself well here. So you probably will be more vulnerable than him.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Let's see the reward challenge. The Key of C.
Unhitched is what I called this one.
It's a really long description, but basically you're divided into two teams. There's going to be a team portion and then an individual portion once the team wins. All right, so group number 1 consists of Chugs, Bunny, Hagrid, and Hermione. Group number 2 consists of Alec, PT, and Motoko. All right, and group number 1 win the reward. All right, they won a flight to a private island where the winners will have their own barbecue feast, including steak, sausages, soft drinks, and chocolate cake. That's right. But now they're going to compete to win a car between Chugs, Bunny, Hagrid, and Hermione.
Hagrid's getting all these feasts and everything. All this. Good for him.
Who do you think wants the car the most out of Chugs, Hagrid, and Hermione?
Well, Hermione probably. I mean, she could probably use it the best.
Can Hagrid drive a car? Is there cars for his size?
Hagrid can drive his motorcycle.
That's true.
If it's a Hummer, maybe he could drive it.
Well, Hagrid did win the car. All right.
Okay, cool. Well, okay. Car curse.
Not the car curse. Oh, no.
Oh, no, we'll see.
Hagrid also sends P.T. Barnum to Exile Island. All right, yeah, he's not feeling good about you guys. P.T.
No. Yeah.
Get out of here.
He didn't send Chugs, though. It's interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Hagrid's at a spot where he's got multiple people he's not really a fan of right now.
Yeah, it's true.
PT is on Exile Island. PT Barnum has returned from Exile Island. All right, time for Immunity Challenge. Hold your own.
I call this wait for it.
Oh, this is the one where you add... you start with 20% of your body weight and you add 10% more every 15 minutes. When it drops, so do you. Last one dry wins. Who do you think wins this immunity here? Who would be good
Chugs Bunny?
Chugs Bunny? It's Hermione.
Oh, maybe. Oh, is it? Okay.
A lot of variety in winners here. Interesting. Hermione might have needed that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's actually been a lot of fun, the fact that we've had such a wide variety of immunity winners here. It's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Motoko and P.T. Barnum have a small fight. Interesting.
Oh. Uh-oh.
P.T.
Is that
Barnum
alliance?
Promptly has a major meltdown.
Things are not going nearly as well as I planned. I was hoping to form a circus with these people.
Alec, oh my God. There's been a medical evacuation due to an injury. P.T. Barnum has been medically evacuated from the game.
Wait, when he had a meltdown?
He had a meltdown and then injured himself.
Did he accidentally fall in the ocean or something? Like what?
I don't know. What was said? You have a major meltdown. He had a major meltdown, and then the alliance between you two dissolved, and then he medically evacuated. But so I guess he technically left the alliance and then got evacuated. I don't know.
Did he run into the woods and hurt himself accidentally or having
an
a
epic
meltdown?
running musical number where he's running down the street from now on, and he freaking trips over a rock.
He sprains his ankle, breaks it in half.
His eyes were finally not blinded by the light, but
yeah,
it's bad timing because now he will be removed from the game. Damn, he was a mover and a shaker too.
Yeah, he was. It was crazy. This is the 3-2-1 vote originally, too, by the way.
What a way to go.
This is that episode.
That episode.
Nah. Wow. PT, say it ain't so.
B2 is no longer in the game. Tribal Council has been canceled.
Wow.
And with that, we're down to our final 5 of Alec, Chugs, Bunny, Hagrid, Hermione, and Motoko Kusanagi.
What a wild bunch.
Yeah, we got 2 Harry Potter reps still in it. and you're in there still with a chance.
I don't know.
How do you think it'll shake up? I mean, so Hermione, Chugs, and Motoko have an alliance, right? So they could
Yeah,
theoretically shut you guys out.
yeah,
That's
pretty
dangerous.
easily.
It's dangerous. You gotta make something happen here. Well, no, it says the only alliance is with Chugs, Bunny, and Motoko.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they don't have control. If they can swing one person, though, that's all they need. Time for a reward challenge. It's called Second Chance. I think it's just doing a bunch of the previous challenges, probably.
It is. Yeah.
And Hagrid wins reward. He's been
Oh.
winning. He's been winning a lot.
Yeah.
And they're like, Hagrid, you can now pick one person to share this reward with you. And he picks Motoko.
This is your loved one reward.
Interesting.
So
He picked Motoko because there's not really many options left of people he likes. I guess he doesn't.
yeah, I guess so.
Well, he doesn't like you
So
and Chugs at this point.
yeah, and then Hermione and him have a weird,
Yeah, and
strained
he has beef
relationship
with
also.
her too. So I was like, I
Yeah.
guess I'll take Motoko. And then
So Hagrid gets to see either Madame Olympe or Fang. That's a family that shows up. And then
who's Motoko? What's his name?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's his name there? I can't remember his name either. But him, that guy, the
And
dude.
Hagrid will send one player to Exile Island. He chooses Chugs Bunny. All right. Through it all, he still has some.
I hate you the most.
All right. And now it's time for
Well.
the immunity challenge. It's called Perch. Each passageway must stand on top of a wooden pillar in the water. You must lower a bucket into the water, raise it back up, and dump the water into a bamboo chute. All right, until it's high enough to raise a flag. And the winner of this immunity challenge is Motoko, Major Motoko.
Okay, that actually makes some sense that she'd be pretty good at this effect. Oh, this water in the hole.
Absolutely, water in the hole.
Yeah. Water in the hole.
All right, so let's see what the goings on are of our final five here. Alec and Hermione bond strongly.
Oh.
Strongly.
Okay. Strongly,
that's
huh?
good. That's good.
It is good for me. It's good for her too.
But I mean,
but we're both.
Are you more likely to pull over Hagrid or is the other pair? I think the other pair maybe. No,
yeah,
but
I don't know.
I don't know. He's forced to choose between Chugs and Motoko, or you and Hermione. It's like you gotta side with one devil or the other.
He and Hermione got to put their beef past each other, and then he's just got to accept the fact that P.T. Barnum just got evac'd, and I don't have anything left. I got nothing.
Hopefully, but then he would have to side with, or he did take Motoko on the reward. I don't know, but he could just vote for Chugs Bunny, because he hates him so much, and then you guys could go on with that.
He hates him so much. Yeah.
And guess what? Alec has a major meltdown,
Of course I do, Right after I bond with Hermione, Hermione Granger, of all people, I decided to just cry my little eyes out.
Yeah. I just miss P.T. Barnum so much.
I just miss him. He's my best friend out here.
Right here, right now. I'll put the offer out. And Chugs and Hagrid have a minor disagreement.
A minor disagreement? What else is new? That's every episode. Every episode.
What else do they have a disagreement on? Is it like a more nuanced disagreement about anal sex? I mean, subtlety.
He's just like, look, I know you're like half giant or whatever, but I think that I can probably still drink more milk than you.
I bet you could fit a couple of guys in there, huh? I mean, I slightly disagree with you.
I
probably
sure
could,
but
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
All right. So it's time for tribal council for our final five, Alec.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Motoko has immunity. You cannot vote for Motoko. Actually, final five.
it's kind of wild. So she has immunity. She just won immunity, but she's had the
She has the
hidden
idol. When
idol.
was the last chance to use
Yeah,
the idol? Is it Final Five?
I think it's final five. Yeah,
It was five or
I think it's.
four.
Yeah, I can't remember which. Might have been four. Might have been final four.
I don't remember genuinely, but so yeah, I don't know what's if she'll use something or use it. All right, it's time to vote. I'll read the votes. Hermione, Alec. That's one vote Alec, one vote Hermione.
Jeez.
Hermione. That's two
Um,
votes Hermione and one vote Alec. Alec. That's two votes Alec. Two votes
what the
Hermione,
heck?
one vote
What
left.
the heck?
The 11th person voted out of Tarqaron All Stars 4 and 5th member of the jury. Alec, the tribe has
Oh,
spoken. And,
two Harry Potter reps in the final four.
yeah, yeah.
That's wild. I
So it
would not
was
have expected that.
you and Hagrid voted for Hermione, but Hermione, Matoko, and Chugs Bunny voted for Alec.
I'm sorry. Hagrid came back and sided with me. Maybe we just both did that independently.
How about that strong bond he had with Hermione? You both ended up voting for each other right after. I guess the meltdown really turned her off from it. Way to fumble that one right there.
Well, good job, Alec. You did a great job. I don't know why you had a meltdown. The final five. You
Oh my god,
so close to victory.
but Hermione played right into their hands. Chugs and Matoko have almost a chokehold on this game.
Yeah.
The final four: Chugs, Bunny, Hagrid, Hermione Granger, and Matoko Kusanagi.
It's a heck of a. To get two Harry Potter people, a anal sex loving rabbit,
And milk loving.
and milk loving. Yeah, can't forget
It's
that.
half of his whole personality you're
It's
reading.
half of his. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry, Chugs. I'm sorry. And then and then an anime
An anime.
character. An
Yeah.
anime.
Wow, okay. So this final four. Who are you rooting for here? I mean,
Honestly, Motoko has played a really interesting game. She's just like I said, she's flown under the radar. She hooked on to Chug's Bunny. It's like she could sense somehow she knew he was going to be important later on, and
that's right.
and just she figured it out. I don't know what it
I
is,
know
but
the most iconic alliance this season, Chugs Bunny and Matoko, really
yeah,
running all the way to the end
it's
potentially.
it's gonna be big during the recap during the
Yeah, the reunion.
the reunion episode. Yeah,
You would think with these final four that Hagrid and Hermione would be a pair, but it's not what it appears.
that's gonna be a big story too. That's gonna be a big story too because I think they said
Hmm.
it came out later on that both of you knew each other at an earlier part in your existence.
Yeah,
You know.
and
So
yet you were at
what's the deal with
odds.
that? Zach and Alec too. They seem to they've been on a few seasons. It's kind of wild, but
Everybody gets mind wiped every season.
oh,
So.
that's right. That's right. Everyone
Uh,
gets mind wiped. That's how it works. Yeah.
yeah, the fact that they're at odds going into the final four, and when there's another pair there, I don't know. They're about to get outplayed. I feel like
Yeah.
we'll see. But immunities are big at the stage, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so it does actually say this is the last round that Matoko can use the idol, so she's pretty much guaranteed a spot in the
Yeah.
final three. Interesting. So we just have Chugs Bunny Matoko as the alliance. And it's time for a reward challenge. Station by station, it's called.
I literally called this Peggle.
It's moving along a communal rope to 6 stations. The contestants must count the number of specific items: shells, rocks, poles, fish, iguanas, and hermit crabs. That's right. And they have to get all the right numbers for the locks at the end. This is the one where Aris was getting pissed with Terry, and he was like, Terry, crying
Yeah.
on the course.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Get the ambulance or whatever.
Yeah. Somebody called the ambulance. Terry's crying on the
Staying on the
course.
course.
Major Matoko wins reward. All
Of
right.
course she
You
does.
get to take one person with you. I'm going to take Chugs Bunny absolutely every day of the week.
Every day of the week.
They want to tour the Panama Canal while on a yacht, spending the night on board and having a 5-course meal. So obviously, instead of iconic Aris and Suri, it's Motoko and Chugs sailing down. And you get a confessional of Chugs describing what the Panama Canal is, you think?
Yeah, he's describing what the Panama Canal is, and then also throws in a couple of innuendos in there, here and there, just because we need to always be reminded.
The way it opens up.
And yeah, the way the orifice of the Panama Canal.
Always good for a laugh at Chugs Money.
Yeah, he's a big hit. Everyone loves him. His face is gonna be plastered on T-shirts. I can see it.
And then Hagrid and Hermione are sent to Exile Island just for the heck of it. Okay.
This is it for the heck of it.
Now everybody's back for the immunity challenge. All right, this immunity challenge is called Puzzle Dig. Using images and rope to dig up a bag of puzzle pieces, castaways must take it to a solving station and assemble the jigsaw to show where to move the ropes. First to dig up 3 bags and solve all 3 puzzles wins.
Puzzle dig? I called mine digging for puzzles.
Wow, yeah. And who other than Major Motoko wins immunity? With an idol in her pocket, too. Oh my god.
How very Terry. Even though Aris won this immunity.
Yeah. Alec.
What happened now?
It says during the tribe that Motoko has given the hidden immunity idol to Chugs Bunny.
Oh, of course she did.
They're going to guarantee themselves a spot in the final 3, potentially.
It makes complete sense. It makes complete sense.
Wow. And
she's used this. She's kept him. This is how they've continued their alliance this whole time. Is that she's promised him, all the to take him to the final 2.
Alec, I don't know if we're really telegraphing the result here, but Hermione just joined the alliance of Chugs and Motoko.
I don't know. It's about to happen with Hagrid.
I wonder what will happen here. Interesting. All right, Tribal Council, time to vote. You cannot vote for Motoko. Okay. It's time to vote. I'll read the vote. Hagrid. Hermione. Hagrid. 12th person voted out of Tarqaron All-Stars 4 and 6th member of the jury. Hagrid. The tribe has spoken.
All right. There you go, Hagrid.
Wow.
Well, its writing was on the wall.
That was a boring vote. I mean,
it was.
Motoko really locked down that those 2 will definitely be in the final 3. I mean, that's a pretty good layup there, unless Hermione wins this final immunity and throws a wrench in their plans here.
Be interesting.
Because now we're down to Chugs Bunny, Hermione Granger, and Motoko Kusanagi. And one of them will be our winner.
I shiver in anticipation of Chugs Bunny winning it all.
The Chugs No.
I don't know if we can keep doing this thing if Chugs Bunny wins.
There's no way. I mean, how many disagreements do you think that Motoko would be the likely, if those 2 are together, Motoko would be it, and if Hermione's there, you think her story would be better? I'd be surprised if Chugs Bunny pulls this out. He's pulled out a lot of things before on the island, I tell you what.
She beat the radar.
Who did, Hermione? She's the boat right here?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So I think that's pretty much it. If Hermione wins immunity, that'll be the only wrench we can throw in here. Otherwise, probably her.
It really will be.
Unless we're in for an epic betrayal. Well, we have a reward challenge, actually, wall to wall.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's true. Yeah, that's Peggle is what I called this one.
This will give you a protein-enriched meal that'll nourish you for the final immunity challenge. And Major Motoko won reward.
Of course she did.
She's on her own.
I think they showed literally none of this, and Terry just came back and was like, "Yeah, it was all right."
Right.
That was it.
Yeah, they did. But wow, Motoko has been on a tear recently. She's a force to be reckoned with. Now going into this final immunity challenge with some food in her belly.
Her body is not tiring like everyone else's.
That's true. It's kind of unfair as well.
Yeah.
It's time for the immunity challenge. It's called Balance of Power, starting on the largest of a series of floating platforms. That's right. This is the one that's very unfair.
Yeah, the worst by far.
And so, who do you think wins this immunity in this challenge?
The major somehow is gonna win.
Hermione Granger.
No,
One
really?
immunity.
That's amazing. Oh my
It's gonna
gosh.
disrupt that final two.
Disrupting. Who do you think she's gonna take though? That's the question.
I don't
The
know.
smart I feel like the smart move would be to take Chugs Bunny
Take
because
Chugs
I
Bunny
feel like
to the
she has
two.
yeah,
You
that'd be
have
the
to. You
best.
have to, because like Major Matoka's
Yeah.
been out there winning challenges like in a row. You
Yeah.
have to take her out here.
And she hasn't made any enemies. She seemed to be pretty safe pick to win, you would
Matoka has
think.
had a
But
very Terry trajectory too, with having the idol and
yeah.
going on a little immunity run here, and
Mm-hmm.
potentially go out third place. So it makes sense.
Mm.
All right, we're just gonna go right to tribal council, Alec. All right.
Okay.
Hermione, there will be one vote. You know, he'll do a whole spiel. You know, Chugs Bunny, you can only vote for Motoko. Motoko, you can only vote for Chugs Bunny. Your votes cancel out. Hermione will have the sole vote to evict.
Yeah.
I'll
Big
read
deal
the vote.
right here.
I'll read the vote. The 13th person voted out of Tarqaron All Stars 4 and 7th member of the jury. Major Motoko, the tribe has spoken.
Makes so much sense. Makes so much sense. You into the right thing. That's good.
It does. And now Chugs Bunny and Hermione Granger will face the jury.
You know, Hermione is no dumb bunny. You know, she's a smart egg.
I mean,
So
this seems like a slam dunk if I've ever seen one.
yeah,
like Hermione, she's gonna be so well spoken in the final tribal council. She's got
Yep.
the underdog story. She disrupted the final two. That's been running the game. I don't know. And Chugs Bunny's already, Hagrid. Hagrid's got to vote between Chugs and Hermione. You would hope that he would at least vote for Hermione in this situation.
You would hope so. You would hope he would.
Yeah, who do you think?
You're horrible if he doesn't.
How do you think these people are voting? Alec, are you voting for Chugs Bunny, Hermione? Do you think?
I feel like Hermione would be who I vote for, but I don't know. I didn't seem to like either of them, so I feel like I would probably respect Hermione's game more. But
I think I would vote for Hermione. Just based on my game, I think I sided with her before it went out too, so it makes sense. I think Hagrid will vote for Hermione because he hates Chugs Bunny more.
yeah,
Ki Young would vote for Hermione because they were the pair. Motoko would vote for Chugs Bunny. P.T. Barnum, I could see voting for Chugs. I could see either way.
Yeah, I could see him voting for Chugs Bunny personally, but
And then Pinocchio, would probably vote for Hermione, right? So it seems like a Hermione win.
yeah, seems pretty obvious.
Which
Yeah,
means Chugs Bunny will win, right?
yeah. Somehow Chugs
find a
Bunny will
way.
just give an impassioned speech
Oh, God.
that will like move everyone to tears about how his
Right.
love of milk and anal sex have propelled him to victory.
All right. The finalists await for the winner to be revealed. All right. We're at the live reunion. Hey, all right, settle down, everybody. Settle down. I know. Love
You see
this
everyone in
final
the crowd.
two.
There's somebody with like carrying like a huge like Chugs Bunny like plush or whatever it was, like holding it up, raising it, and then like everyone's got like T-shirts with milk and a peach on it, and that's been like the emoji. I don't even think emoji existed at this point, but we'll say that's the emoji. It's
It'll
like
be
a glass of milk
Hermione,
and a
you
peach.
Levio suck.
What's that?
Hermione, you Levio suck.
Yeah.
How about that? All right, so folks, you want to see your name on this parchment. You voted for a winner. All right. It takes what 4 votes to win. I'll read the votes. Hermione. Woo. Chugs.
Oh no.
That's 1 vote Hermione, 1 vote Chugs.
Oh no.
Chugs Bunny. That's
No.
2 votes Chugs and 1 vote Hermione.
No.
Hermione. That's
Okay.
2 votes
okay.
Hermione, 2 votes Chugs Bunny.
Okay.
Chugs Bunny. That's
What?
3
No.
votes for
No.
Chugs, 2
No.
votes for Hermione. It takes 4 to win. Hermione. That's 3 votes Hermione, 3 votes Chugs Bunny, and 1 vote left. The winner of Tarqaron All Stars 4 is Hermione Granger. Congratulations.
Boy, that was close. That was a close one.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Wow, let's see how everybody voted.
Yeah.
The votes for Hermione to win were Alec, Key Young, Pinocchio, and Zach. And
Okay.
Hagrid, Motoko, and P.T. Barnum voted for Chugs Bunny. Hagrid.
Okay.
Wow.
Hagrid, what's going on there?
Hagrid really fell out with Hermione, huh?
Hagrid really. Hermione must have just like really rubbed him the wrong way because she got him voted out, so he must have been like really upset about that.
I mean, he even after the game is all said and done, he was still so bitter that he, like Hermione, this like student of his that he saw grow up, he wouldn't award her $1 million. He voted for Chugs Bunny over her.
He's like, you know what? Upon further reflection, I do have to say I do love a glass of milk every so often.
He admires Chugs Bunny and his I don't know.
His message.
Maybe he just gave it up for him being more dominant and like being in the solid alliance most of the time. Hermione had the underdog story. Me and you, we voted for Hermione. So BT Barnum voted for Chugs Bunny. He loves the unusual and the macabre. We know this about him.
We do, and it's just anything that's unusual and macabre. It's Chugs Bunny, that's for sure.
Yeah. Wow, that was an exciting finish.
I was actually nervous there. I was so nervous at the end there. That was not
almost a fairy tale victory of Chugs Bunny.
Wow.
But Hermione, what a fight!
Fight to the end.
Let's see if there's interesting stats here. Just to run down, I mean, for our pre-jury people, it's like, okay, come on out, pre-jurors. So you see Peach coming out, Buddy the Elf, Aggie, Alanka, Big Jack Horner, Belle, and Kelly. There they are.
Wow. Yeah, they are. Everyone claps. Everyone loves Big Jack Horner. Big Jack Horner, in fact, it takes up like 4 seats when he sits down. They have to give like a wide berth on the stage.
What a drama-filled reunion this must have been, for real.
What's with the? Are you two on speaking? Hermione, Hagrid. Are you two on speaking terms? What's going on? What's the deal with that? Everyone wants to know.
What do you think? I think they would make up, but it still seems crazy
I feel like they'd
that
make
it would
up,
take that long for them to make up.
Yeah.
You know, you think they'd have such a bond that transcends the game, but
I can't believe Hagrid would vote for Chugs Bunny outside of me.
vote for a damn anal sex loving bunny over me. That's
over
a big
Hermione
insult.
Granger.
That's all he loves is anal sex and milk. That's all there is to it.
That's everything. That's everything we got this season. That's for sure.
But man, wow, that's
the P.T. Barnum moment.
that's kind of similar to how like Stephanie and Rafe almost got to the end, but then Danny got in there and made it so they couldn't. And Hermione.
It's true.
Took it away from Motoko just like that, you know. Motoko, obviously a fan favorite challenge competitor, and she got Chugs Bunny to that position, or at least secured him there.
Everyone was blown away by some of the water running she did. Blew everyone's mind.
Yeah, but Pinocchio was an early challenge threat, first member of the jury. I mean, the whole jury is pretty iconic. I think we got Pinocchio, Key Young, who was really a heavy strategist and Machiavellian style player early on. There's me, you, there's P.T. Barnum, there's Hagrid, there's Motoko, Chugs Bunny, and Hermione. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we had quite the merge team, that's for sure. It was a cavalcade of
Some of them
weirdos.
really come into their own through the game, you know, because we got some big characters, Aggie, Buddy, Jack, all out early on. So,
Yeah,
wow, what a season,
kind of a
folks!
wild season. That was a wild season, that's for sure.
And overall challenge wins, Hagrid had the most with 5 altogether, including rewards. And then
Yeah, he
Motoko
did
had
have a lot
4,
early
Chugs
on.
Bunny had 3, and Hermione had 3, and then me and you had 2.
Mm.
And then immunity wins. There's really a big spread for immunity wins. 2 for Hermione, 2 for Motoko, 1 for Alec, 1 for Chugs, 1 for PT, and 1 for Pinocchio.
Mm.
And
Yeah, that one was wild.
obviously the objective most strategic top 3, you know. The most strategic, Chugs Bunny, Alec Jones, and Motoko Kusanagi.
I don't know how I was strategic, but okay.
I mean, you took the offer and you ran with it, but
Yeah,
Chugs
I
Bunny
was.
really, you know.
Yeah, Chuck's Bunny really somehow being strategic. Well, my strategy was I talked to PT Barnum and I agreed to do whatever, any and everything to
And
force our way into the.
you knew he would take the fall before you, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
But I, I literally forgot that PT Barnum got medically evacuated. He literally took the
Oh yeah.
fall.
Oh yeah. He literally took the fall.
Yeah, he was such a force too, so that really had an effect in the game right there. That he could have
Yeah,
really
you could
helped
have.
you.
He could have taken the whole thing.
He could have. And you had the most votes received out of everybody, with 9 votes. Interesting.
Yeah, I was getting a lot early on, so or I got a few here and there. So
hmm
wow,
Well, that was quite a season, folks.
that was that was a season and a half. That's for sure.
Thank you for joining us. Let us know your thoughts on the outcome. You know, do you agree with the winner? Do you think Chugs Bunny was a
Do you
robbed
agree? Do you
king?
think it was Chug's Bunny robbed?
I mean, you tell me who's the most strategic. I mean,
And who's to say?
oh
Who's to
man,
say?
Hermione was just had such a story. An underdog, like she was
This,
left out of so many votes, and she just was
yeah,
scrappy. She fought her way there. You know, Chugs
yeah.
Bunny
She
was kind of more consistent. He was probably on the right side of the vote most of the time. So in that way, he had a cleaner game. But
because Hermione got her hands dirty a little bit with, uh, so
yeah, and she convinced the jury. Probably was pretty convincing final tribal council too. So I don't know. We thought it was like a lock for Hermione going into it, but maybe it was actually like Chugs Bunny seemed like the front runner because like
yeah, because
he
he
was
was just such
solidly yeah.
a dominant presence, and probably the editing probably loved him. He probably had to just every moment they could throw him in, they would.
He's the funny guy.
He's a funny
Absolutely.
guy. I mean, just why would you not want him in there?
Never had more
You know?
mentions of anal sex and milk in any season ever. It's
Then
like
yeah,
one, at least one per episode, you know.
the the most amount of anal sex jokes and references you've ever heard in a show that's geared towards families.
I mean, for what it's
So
worth, the most anal sex on the island, probably as well.
probably, yeah.
So you can't take that away from him.
You know, you can't. You really can't. You really can't. You know,
All right.
you
Well,
can't.
thank you for joining us. I mean, come back next year for our annual season of Tarqaron All Stars.
Yeah, keep an eye out on the reviews. I mean, Chugs Bunny, heck, he wasn't even in one of our reviews. He was just a character that happened to show up in that card.
That's true.
We both found very entertaining. But yeah, keep an eye out. See, we do some reviews. We do new movies, sometimes older movies. So keep an eye out on some of those. You might see some of the characters of those adventures show up.
Yeah. That's the fun
So
thing is everything we do
yeah,
is building towards that next Tarkron All Stars where they're all come together.
that is kind of the fun, little fun part about it. Yeah.
And then 12 years we'll have Tarkron All Stars All Stars. All right.
Yeah, it's true.
No, I guess we could do it if it was like regular All Stars. It would be 4 years. You know, you could have enough characters to bring back. It would also be us for our eighth consecutive season.
Mind wipe, mind wipe.
That's right.
Everyone forgets that.
It's weird. Like we all know we're All Stars, but I don't know how any of us played. You know, I don't remember.
Yeah, don't worry. I can't. No one can remember any of the seasons that we're in.
Well, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
What video would you recommend our viewers watch in the meantime?
Oh God, go check out that Mind Crushers. I think it's literally called Chugs Bunny.
Chugs Bunny Mind Crushers episode.
Go watch that episode. Yeah, check it out. Check out the origin.
Hermione doesn't get representation for winning. You know, Chugs Bunny
No.
is the true winner in our hearts, right?
Well, if you we'll do one for run up. You can go also check out our review of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Where she passionately makes out with Harry Potter. And that's just a fact.
It's just a fact. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Like the video, leave a comment, and if you do, we'll be sure to read on the next episode of the Tarqaron podcast. All right. Hit the notification bell. Click the link in the description for our social media. All right.
All right.
I love anal sex.